dummy.
He been coughing over there and you rolling. Yeah, you do got that little sick voice too when you hear it. Tell us the truth.
I'm good.
That's that ping pong.
Nah, he got a little
Ping pong
sound
yeah.
good.
Nasally.
Yeah, it's a little. It's in there.
I'm good.
It's like 6%.
Got to pod through it.
You gonna monitor
Yeah.
you.
Okay, so it is
So you're
something.
podding through something, huh?
No,
We did discover something there, huh?
We ain't discovered nothing, but
I think just a little bit.
Let me mess around and have a cough in the morning.
You just gonna have a cough. You can be well.
Ain't nothing gonna happen, huh?
remember a few weeks ago? Man, I'm sick, but I could come if y'all want me to. All right,
well,
Todd, that's cool.
Come on.
Man, y'all told me not to come.
Yeah, that was a complete
That
misunderstanding.
nigga was definitely not coming under no circumstances.
What was the misunderstanding?
I read the text message wrong.
What you read?
I told you that.
What you read? Tell me what you read.
No, I told
yeah.
you that I missed one of the responses.
Which was what?
I missed. Well, that's I missed yours.
How
It
you
was
missed-
somebody's response that
Well,
I missed.
you miss a
he
response?
didn't understand. He didn't interpret. Can't
But
get right.
what
response.
response said don't come?
None.
Ain't nobody. No, that's the thing. Nobody responded.
No,
Until-
no.
and that's what I'm
Everybody
saying, I missed
responded
his.
right away.
Oh, the joke I made.
Yeah,
He don't like that.
He don't like when you do
that
that.
no more. Don't you do that. Stop it.
Oh, don't be.
Don't be yourself.
Yeah, don't be myself and know what you doing.
Hey, sometimes you just need to respond. That's what he trying to tell you.
I did
Yeah, I don't
respond.
be feeling like all that penalty.
With a joke.
You don't feel like all
I
that.
said, "Oh, Todd, don't come."
No, that ain't what you said.
Ha ha ha.
He did.
That ain't what
He
said.
did say that.
What I said, Todd?
I have to go in.
I
and
remember.
find
He
it,
said
but
that.
It was
And he put
something
that-
along the
I
line.
remember
We'd
that.
already been around each other. Some.
That's what I said. We
Stop saying
already been around each other. What
We
is
saw
gonna
each
hurt?
other the day before.
And then he said something like, "Come on," and then he was like, "Oh, I get it.
I get what
yeah,
you're
Todd,
doing."
don't come," because
ha.
he knew that you was
Because we
trying
knew
to.
you wasn't coming.
It was the sarcasm. You missed it.
Yeah.
Big time.
Again, stop playing.
boy
all the
wasn't
time.
in the mood for
I just be like, answer the question that's asked. That's it.
You're not fun, man.
Yeah, I mean,
I think
you
it's
can't get
purposeful, though.
sarcasm.
I am fun.
It's
man.
purposeful.
It's
He
not.
fun when he want to be fun. He get the sarcasm when they don't apply to him.
Yeah.
They need Honey
Catch
Tub.
all
He get all of it.
sarcasm.
Oh, I ain't seen Honey Tide in so long. Pause.
ages.
We ain't talking about pack.
Yeah.
We talking about bottle.
Jack.
Yeah.
Police.
Shout out to
It's
Jack.
it's on the pod. Who's the police?
Police, man.
It's been on the pod, Todd.
No, it ain't, man.
We have an episode called Honey Tide, right?
We do have an
We do.
episode
We
called
do.
Honey
We do.
Tub.
We do.
Yeah.
We do. Well, I take it back.
I told you not fun. I told y'all.
You just not funny anymore.
My bad, Todd.
You crazy.
But here we go. You tuning in to the Dummies podcast. I'm Stop.
I'm Joe.
I'm Todd.
Hootie, man.
The fun guy.
And we back like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. It's episode 282. Yes, 282 consistent episodes from the consistent group. We in this thing, man, doing what we do best. It's not Sunday, it's Friday. Friday, I'm gonna party and get my groove on. Yeah, man,
736.
y'all ain't no old school.
100 degrees.
You gotta
Yeah.
have some fish today.
Huh?
You ain't had no fish today, something wrong with you.
You put it on
Fried
the grill.
fish.
Put it on the grill. Who just said it first?
You
But nah,
followed
man,
up.
You did.
it's Friday, man. We recording a little early this week, man. Doing what we do. The lights are lighting. Dez is Dezing. The mics is micing. The table is tabling.
Isn't.
Unc and Pops in the cut.
Pops and
Hey.
Uncle in it.
Yeah, Pops and Uncle. We got some guests in the building, man. Shout out to Pops and Unc, man, over there in the corner, man, in the building with us. But, man, we in here doing what we do, man, doing what we do best. Where we at with it, Hoop?
Oh, I don't have much this week. Been a week, not a really week. I ain't did much, man. Highlight of my week is upcoming. We talked about it last week. Taking the daughter to school Sunday, man. And I just found out your sister's graduating. Congratulations, you and Pops and you as well, Unc. But I'm at the beginning of that, so that's just a highlight of my week. And also my youngest daughter, she's in the 10th grade. Kids are wild. She's in the 10th grade, and she was mad because not enough people was at school to see her fly outfit the first day of the
I
don't know what
feel
that's
her.
about. I don't know what that's about.
Because you wasted it.
You wasted it.
Now it
I
ain't the
feel
same.
her.
What you mean? Wasn't everybody at school on the first day?
No, you
The
know a
way
lot of
she
people
made
not
it,
registered.
they probably not until Monday, maybe. I'm guessing.
Right.
So you got to pull the fit out Monday.
Pull that
And
out,
that's
man.
why a lot of people also started on that Thursday, because they know Thursday and Friday we get it out the way. And then Monday's the real day.
I always was like, why we start back on Thursday? Like after Christmas break or something, like, start that shit on Monday.
But y'all part of the influence I see. I told her, don't worry about that. You get fly for you, not for them niggas. Now y'all feeding into it.
I'm sorry, Hood. I had my first day outfit laid on the bed. That was me.
For you though.
That's why I said
well.
That's why I said
Was it for you?
Our first day used to be on Monday though.
I don't care what I'm saying. It was your outfit for you.
I never.
Yes.
I told somebody a long time ago. I never bought Jordans or no fit or nothing and said, "Ooh, they're gonna like this." I never done that.
That was my message. Get fly because you wanted to get fly, and because she was like, "I wasted a
But
fly
you do.
outfit."
She probably wanted to kill the other people.
Right.
Then do it Monday.
She wanted to come down on them folks.
Do it Monday. Do it tomorrow. Do it.
Her daddy got money.
It must be Hooter fault.
Yeah.
Hooter bought that girl one outfit. You know Hooter. I ain't about. You got to mix and match it.
You better.
Hooter bought her the same shirt, different colors.
You better. If it was flying green, it's gonna be flying blue.
Yeah, who?
But nah, man, she good. You know she good, and she got a job, so she buy your own.
There you go. Hooter. I only buy one fit for somebody who got a job.
Nope.
That don't count.
That's my rules.
Man, you gotta stop that. He gotta stop it. He gotta be stopped.
She said she sent me a budget of what she needed. I sent her what she needed for her budget. So whatever she went got, she went got.
Hey, that budget be wild.
I ain't in that no more.
no,
And so
man,
if she
I
don't
ain't got
have
that
more
yet.
than one, it's on her, not me.
That budget be
Oh,
wild.
so they send a budget. And
Yeah, they
then-
said, hey, I need this amount to start school. Here you go. I let them. You gonna go because they go online. They gonna go to the mall. They gonna do whatever.
Yeah, you can't buy.
If you got one
It ain't,
outfit.
it ain't like the old days when they'll take our ass over to J.C. Penney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, you going to Penny's. And you know, you get 3 pair of pants, 1 pair of shoes. Nah, you gotta let them just get them the money and let them do their thing. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I said, come on, you going to Penny?
You going to
That's
Penny.
some old shit now, boy.
Yeah, I told y'all every time my folks be like, man, we going to school shop, I get excited. We pull up the Penny. Fuck, I'm finna get out of here.
Shit.
Polo assassin.
And Wranglers.
Mine was easy though.
You gonna go get some Wranglers.
We wore
Hey.
uniforms, so I was cool. It just the shoes, really.
Even with uniforms, you still got jank. I was happy to go to Gafers.
Niggas jank anything though.
Nah, that's true.
Niggas crazy.
I told somebody that. They
If
was
you
like,
didn't have Dockers,
Yeah, if you had Dickies or if you had Dockers over Dickies, niggas gonna mess with you.
it
for
don't
that.
matter if you had $1 million khakis on. They gonna
gonna mess
jank the
with
fuck
you.
out
Yeah.
them hoes
and
some kind of way.
then we got to college, and Dickies was cool.
This nigga got duck heads on. Goddamn, duck heads.
Goddamn, they were just cool.
Duck head costs a lot of money.
I'm gonna tell you what you couldn't be caught in. You couldn't be caught in them Eastlands.
Yeah.
Them little low cut Eastlands.
Low
the
cut
brown
Eastlands.
ones, I had some with the
They were
peanut
gonna
butter
jank your ass
bottom.
because I guarantee them bitches were leaning by second week.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah,
Probably.
I get it.
Had to have them Timberlands.
Euro
Big
hikers.
tongues.
Euro
I ain't never
hikers.
had Eastlands.
I had Eastlands. I was an Eastland. It was more of a sportier type of shoe.
No, what was it?
No, it was.
Like meaning when I say sportier,
Yeah,
I mean
come on, make it work.
Timberlands are big and bulky, whereas Eastlands are small and sporty. Like I could be out there during the football in Eastland. That's what I mean by sporty, not sporty as in cooler.
Timberlands was actually
I like Eastland.
that shit sounded dumb as fuck.
So
Timberlands was actually
I was waiting on it to get
so
there.
what-
bro.
hiking boots.
That was my whole. That's what I just said. Timberlands were bigger, bulkier, but I just said that. Thank you for confirming me.
So you rather have that is gonna
I need to pull
protect your ankle rather than a low cut.
My nigga,
shoe?
I ain't going out on some seaman and play some football in Timberlands. I'm sorry. But Eastlands, I have the opportunity to do so. And I could probably hoop in Timberlands. I don't want to.
football in the home.
Yeah, that's what that's why I, said
guarantee them boys
sportier.
goddamn.
That's why I said sportier. Because you can't do nothing in fucking Timberlands, nigga. Boom, 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 big boom.
You wear them Eastlands. Who you want to?
How was your week, Todd?
I guarantee you don't wear them after day one.
Yeah, right. How was your week, Todd?
You do.
Thank you, Todd, for not being
I ain't wanna
disrespectful.
be disrespectful.
Like that man over there. How was your week, Todd?
Cool week, man. Taylor started the 3rd grade, brother. I was not ready. I'm gonna tell you something else that I'm not ready for. Y'all been here already with y'all daughters. Man, I just mistakenly just looked at Taylor one day. Taylor getting breast, dog. She in the 3rd grade.
I want to hear about this, Todd.
I'm just saying, like, I
don't
know
know if I want to
like,
hear about these.
No, but I'm saying, dog, like when you saw it as a parent, you was just like,
I ignored my daughters. I'm definitely going to ignore your daughters.
but who you know your daughter got them now. That's what I'm saying.
I do know.
So the point that I'm making is, look,
Wow.
I wasn't prepared to be a dad of that because I was not prepared
of that.
For real, boy. That shit caught me off guard.
That nigga pronouns then. Of dad of that.
That's a hell of a
Real.
pronoun, boy. Okay.
Like-
Nigga pronoun is that.
You gotta think, dog.
Fuck is that?
That's a new
You gotta think.
Dummy.
So having Jalen early, right? I ain't have to worry about shit like that.
Because he was a boy.
You know what I'm saying?
You just
didn't.
chose not to.
Like I ain't think like when you have a boy, it's just like shit.
He gonna have them
he
hoes.
good. Yeah, there you go. Your daughter, you got to worry about little niggas grabbing on them and touching them, and that I wasn't ready for that shit yet. You know what I'm saying? So
Why don't you give it a few more years, man?
Yeah, man.
That's great. You're all right right
You got a
now.
lot of time right now.
I get it.
You early.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is,
It's okay.
You early.
they coming and I wasn't prepared.
What color the crayon box? They want the flat crayon.
Can't get right. You bother me about Eastlands. Bother him about this?
No, hell
No,
no,
I was
no,
going to ask
no.
him what
Hell
he
no.
thought was
No,
coming.
no, because I'm still not ready for that part yet. But it's coming, and I can't eat. I'm not well about
We
that.
here now.
Right,
You old news.
right. So
Y'all remember in school the niggas that had the flat crayons? Like the big fat crayon that was
yeah.
flat.
Crayon.
Yeah,
That was flat.
I don't remember.
Y'all remember the flat ones? You
No,
remember the flat
no,
ones?
I remember the
Oh, them hoes were live.
I just remember
I used to hate it because I never used to get them.
I just remember the big circles. You got to hold them bit like
Yeah,
this.
who the had the big crayon? You know what kind of clay?
Not for me.
Nah,
Dummy.
Anytime you got to hold that.
yeah, who the had the big? Goddamn, but New Orleans education ain't shit.
eight come in the goddamn, but he had a goddamn one with 6 to 24.
Nigga had 6 colors in that bitch. Blue, red, green, black.
You got a big circle.
I was going to ask how many crayon colors y'all had?
6, motherfucker.
No,
If he had,
8.
if he had that big motherfucker down.
No, if he had that,
Yeah, that's what I'm
shit.
telling you.
4. If you got that, you got 4. See? you got 4.
I told
That
you.
nigga had
me,
4
though.
colors.
No, not me.
goddamn.
No.
That the New Orleans public
I was in
school
regular,
system.
I was in regular class. I had like 64.
Todd. Well,
I had the beige one that ain't even work. I don't even know why. Y'all remember that little
that was
beige?
just white people.
Why they made that beige crayon? That,
That
was
shit
for
didn't work
white
on nothing.
people. Right.
It didn't
White
work on nothing.
It
Though.
didn't work on that.
Nah, you just shaded the white people.
Damn.
Todd, you said something about
I ain't never colored white people because we didn't see them that much.
being funny. Y'all city not that black. But,
My neighborhood is. It really is. Can you right?
No, Birmingham is.
I'm not from Birmingham.
I remember Nagin said a chocolate city.
You gonna tell
Yeah.
me
They were like 80% black.
my high school nigga? My high school was 99% black, 0.9% Vietnamese, 0.1% white. I had like 2 white people. How you gonna tell me my city not? Where I'm from not black?
Well, you don't stay in New Orleans, but
Oh.
There he go again. Okay. Even though
What you
the
say,
address
like
says
Slide
New Orleans. Even though I went to Orleans Parish
Nah.
schools. My bad.
he's staying.
He like being dumb and wrong.
What he staying?
He just like it. He's fascinated with it. Keep on, go ahead. Have at it.
Where you staying for real though?
Fascinated with it.
Sims.
Sims Mobile. Like,
That's what I'm from.
Sims, Alabama.
Not New Orleans, huh? Nah, I know where you not from.
All right. Let me leave you the fuck alone.
Look, he don't want you. He don't want you at right now. We got.
He don't want to talk
What
about where
city
he
you stay in
from.
Mobile?
Where he from? He don't want to talk about that though. He don't want to talk about that part.
He want to get quiet
He want to
now.
bother me.
But
I do stay in Mobile. We drive. It say Mobile city limit. What the fuck?
We leaving.
okay,
We
but
leaving. We go
it's
back to
not a
Birmingham.
river.
We go to Birmingham.
It's not a river in between where I stay and the city that I claim.
If you want to come up with the wrong justification, go ahead at it.
You don't have to take a ferry to go from Sims to Mobile.
You know you don't have to take a ferry to go from downtown to my house either.
Can you walk down the street in 5 minutes?
You can walk. You can drive for 1 minute and get to my house.
5 minutes. Can you walk
Hey,
down the
hey
street?
man, I can see the Superdome from my house. You trying to tell me I don't stay downtown in New Orleans? I can see
He keep telling you he did the fair for
Most-
tourists.
I helped you out.
attraction.
I helped you have fun.
Most stadiums don't be in the city.
That one is in the middle of it.
Can you walk
right.
to
Right.
New Orleans within
Yes.
5 minutes?
I could walk from my house and get to the Superdome. I could walk, catch the ferry right there, and walk from the ferry.
No,
That's walking. You just asked me. I walked. I walked.
You said and catch a ferry.
You like being wrong, huh? I don't want to.
I think that's really right.
You shouldn't be wrong in front of your daddy. That should be
You
a
gotta,
rule.
you gotta get on a boat and go to New Orleans. But cool. Todd, what I was going to ask you, you brought up something about being funny. How would you rate all 5 of us from most funny to least funny?
You gonna get mad when he put you at the bottom.
I don't care where you put us.
Or the top.
It's just a conversation to be had.
But go ahead, Tom. Rate us.
Why you ask me to do it?
Because you brought
Because
it
he
up.
asked you.
Yeah.
Don't shy away from it, nigga.
And you brought it up, like you said.
All right.
Number 1.
Number 1 being the funniest. Shit, me.
Okay, don't worry about it. Hang on. Let's just stop right there. So you ain't gonna be truthful.
You do it then.
Yeah, you do it. You brought it up, do it.
Who first? Who the
first?
best?
Who the funniest?
Here it come. We finna have to do it like we did Todd. Watch.
Who the funniest?
I would say Dez.
All right, man. We don't need to do
Yeah,
that.
let's just keep going.
You just giving it away
Yeah,
at
just-
this point.
What's the next? How was your week? Oh, I'm sorry, Todd. My bad.
And dead you funny. I don't mean it like that.
Oh yeah.
My boy just want to give a participation trophy.
Yeah, you going Sunday? You going to drop off? I'll be there too because my niece going. So I'll probably link with you.
What,
when
y'all
you
the
know.
same dorms? Y'all
I
might
don't
need to
know.
coordinate that. Y'all
I'm
might
gonna
need to-
try to.
You know what I'm saying?
'Cause
Hey,
they
I
need
thought
to
about
be
something.
like,
I saw a meme that lets me know you got to go with me to drop off wherever we going. You got to go.
Man, that drop off be something crazy.
I know it.
Yeah.
Hey, nigga, we got to goddamn. You gonna have to put
schedule
shit
time and
together
everything.
and drill shit. And,
for sure.
Yeah. I got
I ain't know you got to do that.
Oh yeah, you're not
Yeah.
just chaping them in.
Nigga,
putting
you
them
know
in
that
the
stuff.
room.
You got the.
You got
the-
shit to put together.
You got to put shit together.
I put the whole room together.
And it be some
who
little
gonna leave it
young
in the box?
niggas.
All right, we finna go.
And it's gonna be some little young niggas there trying to help your daughter move in. So you gotta look out for them niggas too. Like, nah, don't be talking to my daughter. Goddamn, why you
You
trying
got to
to
look
move
out for
in?
them niggas anyway, man.
Hey,
Them niggas gonna be
them
there.
niggas
They
wait-
gonna be here tomorrow.
Them niggas gonna be looking out for me
They
when I
gonna be here
pull off.
tomorrow. They gonna be here
So we might
tomorrow.
have. Them niggas. Bye, daddy.
Right.
So shit, I might as well you. Hey, y'all come on over here. Fuck that.
But
Yeah, nah, it's some shit you gotta put together once you get
yeah,
there.
yeah,
And
you
put
just
up.
drop it off.
Look at that.
And they be having
I bought that
32
shit.
things they want on the
Right, I'm just thinking
walls.
about-
It's gonna be shit you.
I'm just
gotta
trying to
clean
think
up.
about what got, because we lived in a pretty cool dorm. I'm trying to think, we ain't put nothing together.
Use
Yeah, that
a
was
boy,
back then.
Damon.
That was back then.
It wasn't about being a boy. It was a cool dorm. The dorm, the bed was there, was ready. You had to put the sheets and the
I
stuff
think it's
on
real
it,
cool
but it
now
was
how they
not putting
already
it
got the
together.
beds up
Yeah.
and lifted.
Oh yeah,
That was smart. I don't know why we didn't think about that back then because they give you the
It's
space to
storage.
store
It's
shit up
storage.
under.
we had to buy the little Walmart shit.
We was the test dummy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's
not
my week,
enough
Joe.
of-
How about you?
I ain't really do shit this week. Got a lot of shit coming up this weekend. Got sister graduation.
She going to
Quote
more
unquote.
school. She going to
niece's
more school or
graduation.
she done?
More school.
Shit, I'm like the
Niece's
fourth time.
cousin graduation. Yeah. She be schooling. That's really about it for me. What about you, Stop?
Cool little week. Like Todd said, school started back. I got the first last year of high school started,
Man.
and the first day of first grade. That shit crazy.
That's a big
So,
old
yeah, big
window,
start
boy.
over.
Yeah.
You know, everybody was fucking with me on the Instagram and stuff.
Old young man.
Yeah, you know, like
Young old nigga.
this
Nah.
far away from being done.
Nah, his wife did it. We were like, well, you got a senior and a first grader or whatever. She said, I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That was it.
same thing I posted.
Yeah.
Right.
Exact same thing. I don't know how it's so different from his wife.
I don't know.
His wife,
Don't bring that up on this
his wife flip
podcast.
flopped it. That makes it more long. That makes it longer.
I ain't see his shit.
Posted the same goddamn thing.
You know what I'm saying? You just talked about it though. This how you see it.
Yeah, but anywho, it was cool. You know, getting back in the swing of things. I do know that I have a senior. She don't have school like that. Like her first class don't start till 10 o'clock.
Sheesh.
Yeah, so she don't have to go to school till 10 o'clock.
in.
And she only got one real class this semester. I mean, she got her dual enrollment classes. Then she got her one real class at school, and then the other one is in Shelby County somewhere. Like
She got work study?
That's wild.
No.
She on like a C-Tech class, like they do nursing,
Oh,
and then
okay.
it's a nursing program.
Cool.
So yeah, that's cool, man. Still finalizing all this college stuff. About to start the application process. Signed up for the last ACT, so I'm still in that swing trying to catch up with Hoop. Doing that, but other than that, man,
Take your time, my brother. Take your time.
I'm telling you, that shit expensive, man.
Man,
But it was a cool little week, man. Ain't wasn't much to it. Worked other than that. Work. And that was that. That was my week. Did y'all see that Cash App? They held this under the radar. We've been talking about AT&T. We talked a lot about Wells Fargo, but I don't know if y'all saw that Cash App. They've been ordered to pay $15 million in a settlement from a data breach.
And if you was on there in 2018, you can apply for, you get $1,500 or $2,500.
I was definitely on Cash App at that time.
In 2018. So I don't remember how long, but
I don't know if I was on there in 2018.
I'm going to go find out.
I'm going to go find out.
I think I got on, because I got on Cash App in like 16.
I'm going to find out.
You know you will, because you was sending them payments to Cash App.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Because I didn't know about it till somebody in my training class told me.
Damn, it's been that long, Dan?
Yeah, we old, cuz.
Yeah, man, we've been in the game for a minute,
Yeah,
man.
we've
We about
been
to go
doing
on
this for a
our
Pod old.
episode 300. Speaking of, Cheeto sent me a little flight. He didn't calculated it. He sent the flight. He said, shit, December 21st through the 24th, what I need to pull up for the episode 300?
Cheeto, we ain't
Not that I ain't
listening.
inviting myself.
I ain't taking your word no more, Cheeto, until you come.
Okay. My boy,
You know
my
what I'm
boy
saying?
getting
You
serious.
was here in the State City-ish area. What's up?
Yeah, he did get up. No, he
Pull
didn't
up.
come. He didn't come that time.
So what? Told him was coming. Pull up.
Yeah.
He was in Mobile somewhere, right?
But what we need to figure out
But
how
was
to,
he in Mobile somewhere, right?
No. He was closer than that.
That's what I mean. So he was in the city.
No, he was coming closer than that. He never came.
Hell,
He ended up not coming.
but are we missing an episode from here to December?
Yes, it's if we take off 2 episodes,
Oh.
it will be this December 23rd.
When August. So what is it?
December
I'm
23rd.
saying, what is it we'll take off for?
I don't know, but I just factored in 2 episodes being
next
off.
thing I can think of. Goddamn.
It'd be that random fluke September,
Thanksgiving and one other thing.
or to make it even, we gonna take off 2 from now until then.
Yeah. Thanksgiving, Memorial Day.
Memorial Day.
Oh, whichever one it is.
Memorial Day shouldn't be out.
Memorial Day. We ain't going to what? Nigga, we going to Miami and be a thousand?
Labor Day, ain't it?
It's just the same.
Labor
thing.
Day.
Yeah, Labor Day.
Dummy.
We ain't going to do nothing for that either.
Nigga,
Barbara.
that's
We'll
just
fi-
a
we'll
holiday
find
weekend.
two.
We got to find 2. So why not do that one?
We don't got to find nothing. You ain't got to find none.
Who don't know
If
what
it
the fuck you
happens.
talking about?
Okay. He not trying to
Because we got to find 2.
he not trying to get it. Like, nigga, we were like, hey, we going to take off for Memorial Day. We never did that.
Yeah, but we got to find 2.
We don't have to. It's my point.
Okay.
If it happens, it happens. But you don't have to find it,
Gotcha.
my man.
Anyway, how we get this $15 million from Cash App? I was on it.
15 million?
That's how much the settlement.
I know, but you get 1,500, 2,500.
Nigga,
I want the 15.
you think I'm mad at that? Shit.
No. You said
I
15 million.
take anything. The
yeah.
settlement is $15 million.
I need to go look it back up, but they said if you were on there on 2018, you couldn't file a be a part, kind of like with our college football shit. I'm sure they got the whole little process where you go get
Oh
your
yeah.
little money.
It didn't have a link on here. Let me see what this
You was
link
about to
said.
find it. There you go, right there. To file a valid.
Yeah, we need to all sign up. $1,500 go a long way.
do it by
Text
the
group
day.
right now, baby.
We can get that shit ready for the new set.
Yes, sir. Send that into
Send that in the text group right now.
the group. Yeah.
What is that?
Salinas ET. Well, man, I don't know what all of that legal jargon.
Man, speaking of data breaches, I was talking to Can't Get Right this week. I feel like I got, and I didn't think I could get got, but them motherfuckers is clever now.
Oh, that nigga got.
How you got?
I feel like I called AT&T. I called AT&T, really called them, because something wrong with my HBO Max. I talked to AT&T. They walked me through the steps of how to get it back. There was an unknown email, a weird email attached to my HBO Max account. They tried to get it off. She told me all you got to do is delete it and put your stuff in there, and then you good to go. We tried to delete it. It said, oh, we've notified you of a change to your password or something like that.
It went to your email.
But it went to that email.
All right. That makes
So like a day later, she was like, okay, we're going to have to do a ticket. It could take up to 72 hours to get back to you, blah, blah, blah. But the next day, somebody called from AT&T. That's what it said on there.
fake.
It did look
fake
weird,
TNT.
but it said AT&T. and was like, "Yeah, are you having trouble getting into your account?"
Nigga got you.
Yeah, they said we calling, we trying to lodge a ticket, blah 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 blah.
How to call them niggas back?
They was like, they went through the whole little spiel. Hold on one second. Had the whole music. I said,
It's them.
Yeah,
I can.
oh, you know what? We got to get you over to the HBO Max department. Gave me the phone number and said, you want me to transfer you? Transfer me somewhere. Whole music. Somebody came on.
Niggas ain't seen your ass nowhere.
Push one to go to prompt. They had prompts and every goddamn thing.
Transfer him to some more Taliban.
Right back to the same person.
No, it wasn't Taliban's. It was niggas.
It was the same person.
No, these motherfuckers, it was niggas. Like he in the next room probably like, hey, I'm finna transfer that nigga. Hey, I'm finna transfer that nigga to you.
Watch The Beekeeper on Prime, I want to say. It's something like that. But
So look, the shit had prompts. Push one for serve. All this little shit. Yeah. But then they was asking weird questions. It was kind of weird. Like they said some shit like, "Oh wait, you trying to go into your account? Go into private mode and then try." I was like, "Private mode?
do all that. No.
How the fuck would AT&T send me to private mode to get in the thing?" They was like, "Well, who do you got your account with? Who is it? Uverse? Who is it?" I'm like,
You should know.
I'm starting to like, so something made me Google the number.
They should know.
When I Googled the number, that shit popped up. Boom, this a fraud number. This. Like they hadn't had all kind of frauds under that same number. Man, I hung up on that man so
Should have
quick.
started having fun with him.
Hell no. Hey, now I do that sometimes. But they was too good. Like it kind of spooked me a little bit how crafty and clever they getting. So I'm saying that to say to all our listeners, our people, man, if you call some shit, they know who you done called because his email was attached to it, or whoever email was attached to it. So they knew you called somebody, so they knew to just call to follow up.
And AT&T don't know that if you just go in there and delete it and put your own email, that them people might get an alert of it as well.
Fool,
They couldn't figure out how that email, they can't get it off.
That email said, steal your HBO Max.
.com.
Scammer.
.gov edu.
.com.
And this nigga still, man, we gotta reset the password. I said, nigga, the shit, do you see it's on the account? Man, you just got to reset it. Nigga, it's on the account. They're inside the account.
Yeah, they inside the account.
Shit.
I tried to help.
Yeah, that nigga wasn't no help. But yeah, protect your shit, man. It's 2024, man. These people got all kind of crafty ways. Speaking of settlements and lawsuits, we talked about this before. I don't know how this is gonna work, but the family of the French explorer that went down to the bottom of the trying to go see the Titanic, that's no longer here. The family suing for $50 million.
I saw that.
Wait,
Nigga, you chose to do that.
And he signed something too, right?
He signed a waiver basically saying that, nigga, if you go down this bitch, you gonna die.
Done.
But when you got money, you find ways. She ain't filing a lawsuit for nothing.
Yeah. I mean, when it comes to law, like it could be the language was created before Monday and it should have been created on Tuesday and it's null and void.
Well,
he can't sign more than 24 hours before he goes
down.
Nah, they probably ain't know that they was going down in some shit that was made with tape. You know what I'm saying? Duct tape. And
fiberglass. They did say, the lawyer was on there saying that they absolutely would have heard the stress of the fiberglass and probably would have been they knew it would have been a lot of anguish. But
it's like you hearing these floors cracking.
Yeah, of course that's lawyer talk. I say that shit too if I'm trying to emotional distress and all that shit, But
pain and suffering.
That shit makes sense though. Like I signed a waiver, but I thought this shit was legitimate. So if you put me in a car and that shit made out of duct tape,
seems like waivers are the new NDA. Like they're like you can get around NDAs now.
Yeah. NDAs don't matter anymore.
Well, because that shit gotta be drafted perfect. It has to be legally. If you got enough money, you got a lawyer who's crafty enough to probably find a loophole.
He pinched my ear when he shouldn't have.
Yeah. You know how that shit about money.
Right.
If one side got money and the other side don't, I have enough money to figure out what you did wrong. I got enough money to hire investigators and all kind of shit.
But what happens when both sides have money?
That's what I was going to say, because both sides had money.
Yeah, but this man was a billionaire. That other side, for the people representing the man who they ain't got pockets that long.
Who? Don't have pockets.
The people that went down.
I thought they was all billionaires
too.
Yeah.
I thought they was rich.
Not the nigga who owned the submersible company.
I thought he was.
Yeah, he was rich, but like not. Who fighting for him? Nigga gone.
Who owns the submersible company?
His estate.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I guess. if they don't want to get sued. But I thought everybody that was,
I thought all of them was rich.
I thought all of them was
Y'all
billionaires.
didn't they have to pay to get on that shit?
Yes.
Yeah, they paid a whole bunch
They
of
paid
money
a whole bunch of money to go down there, bitch.
Nigga said 100 bunch of money.
to go see some shit you can see on HBO Max right now. I seen the Titanic.
What, dead?
But it's kind of hard. It's kind of. I wonder how hard it'd be to sue because the nigga went down 13, 14 different times. That wasn't his first time going down. The one who family sued.
Oh well, nah, he knew what he was getting into. Fuck that.
You said that.
Yeah, no money for you. I ain't know that information. You gave me some more information.
I'm confused.
What? By him?
Yes. My boy went from there to there real fast.
You know how they go.
I thought it was the first time, not the
Ocean
13,
Gate.
14 time. That's a little different.
Stockton Rush. How much are they worth, G-Boss? You know?
That's the man name.
I know. But them Ocean Gate Inc., like Stockton Rush, Ocean Gate Inc., how much?
Negative $3,000 million. Them niggas better bankrupt the fuck out that hoe before.
Yeah. Move
It ain't no-
66 million.
66
That ain't
So it
bees.
ain't that $1 billion, but you know, it ain't even close when it's $1 billion.
Yeah, it ain't nowhere near it.
But they only suing for, you said 50 million?
No,
ain't got
that was, I don't think they said how much was you.
thought you said
He said 50 though.
you said
Oh yeah, that's
50
how much the
million.
family sued.
Yeah, so that's what makes it weird.
That don't,
I ain't got it.
nigga, that just like that don't mean
We want you out of
Yeah, I got it.
service.
Yeah.
Go bankrupt.
Well, shit, they only worth what you said they were
66
worth.
million.
Yeah, shit. We trying to get what we can
But
get.
that's why you sue for 500 million, you get 66.
No. Seats was 250,000 each.
See,
Oh
Sheesh.
damn! I thought it was more than that because I thought all of them was billionaires.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's still a
Still a billionaire. Only a billionaire gonna pay
whopping
250,000
250. Let me get 250.
to go die.
You got them on
yeah,
you right
go
now?
there.
Let me-
I'm telling man, I told y'all, I'm gonna
That's
tell
a lot
y'all
of money
again.
to me.
If I'm a billionaire, I can find a lot of more ways to have fun.
Above ground.
I'll find something more risky to have fun
With
doing.
no risk.
Above ground.
Let me go to Brazil.
Almighty ground.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to grab.
Some more risky.
Yeah,
Don't use the condom.
right. Yeah, there you go. Raw dog and fucking Rwanda or something before,
You know how
before I
much-
got there. Fuck the fuck is wrong with y'all?
You know how much
Before I
blood-
go down to the
how much
bottom of the
blood I
ocean.
can
What's wrong with y'all?
Might have gone with 250.
Raw dog and Rwanda.
Shit.
That's racist.
What?
Rwanda.
Sorry. I'm just joining you, Xi Jinping or whatever you said. Fuck.
Pang and P.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like,
That is rather risky.
Yeah.
I will say.
so it's going down 99 miles to the bottom of the goddamn, to Bikini Bottom. Shit.
He said bikini, bro.
Fuck right there. Nigga went to the Bikini Bottom and didn't return. Fuck y'all talking about.
He reached the bottom, all right. He just ain't come back.
The real bottom. That's trash.
That boy, that's so
Poo, nigga said poo.
Shit, raw dog and
Just
Rwanda.
water dust.
Shit.
Now that's where you don't want to roast dog at.
That's what you said.
Do you want to get? Would you rather raw dog in Rwanda or go to Bikini Bottom?
Well, you gonna die either way.
What the point?
Not as
what-
instantly.
But
You
yeah,
said
it's-
the point was you could have more fun doing something else.
yeah.
Magic has been just fine lately.
Yeah, but you still gonna die.
Nigga, wild.
Just saying, Magic has been chilling, man. He telling stories of him and Jordan and the Dream Team.
Smiling on TV.
And everything is fine.
That nigga is talking about Irvin Magic Johnson. That nigga is crazy as fuck. Damn.
Well, he
I didn't give it to him. Fuck what you
He said, I didn't
As I die
He's
slowly.
still going.
That's
He's still
the-
going.
He said that's the risk. That's the risk.
Yeah,
of
as
raw
I die
Rwanda.
slowly.
So what would you rather do?
You might as well say LA.
I'd rather
in that case.
as I die
Shit,
slowly.
Raw dog in LA. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Black people
Raw
have
dog it in Hollywood.
heart disease, nigga. You dying slowly of that. I rather again. I'm gonna show y'all how to spin $1 billion. I'm not going to Bikini Bottom. I tell you
Spinning
that.
that shit. I'm gonna live and I'm gonna spin it.
I'm just telling y'all. We talk a lot about kids and the things they go. Look at that, 1,200, 500 feet.
That was a real bad number you just said.
1,200, 500 feet.
300.
That means you shouldn't be going down that shit.
A real bad number you just said, my boy.
1,200, 500
I don't know
2 miles
I don't
down.
know what number that is.
We talk a lot about kids, man, and things that go on these days. Hoop probably couldn't jump in and attest to this, but they were saying that we need to do better preparing these kids for the real world. They said during recent job interviews, employers have said that recent college grads have 53% struggle to make eye contact. Mm-hmm. They said 50% ask for unreasonable compensation. They said 47% dress inappropriately. 27% use inappropriate language. 21% refused to cut on their cameras during their interview. And 19% brought their parents to an interview.
I've seen all of those with the exception of you better not bring your mama to no interview.
Shit, if they doing the rest of that, nigga, fuck. Why is that far-fetched? Shit.
Bringing your mama, that's far-fetched.
That's what I was going to say. They said, like, a lot of these kids are bringing their parents to the interview.
I can believe it, though, because a lot of these kids rely on their parents for everything because some of the parents don't prepare the kids to make their own decisions.
Sorry, but you ain't getting a job. I get it.
I'm not saying it.
You not getting a job. You gotta, and you're right. We do need to teach these kids that hey, you gotta at some point you gotta stand on your own too, and we have to do a better job of doing that because we do help them throughout every way. I don't care. I always tell y'all I like saying I don't like it, but I say no for no reason sometimes because sometimes you're not gonna always be told yes, and so with that frame of mind, I'm gonna tell you no for no reason.
Man. You better put them damn khakis on, tuck your shirt in, and take your ass to that interview.
At that point, it's too late, and that kid ain't going to the interview.
You know, but it's always that prep time that you get prior to, though. Like, you could always say, hey, let's practice the interview.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But we got to do that. We got to do that.
Yeah. So
I'm all about accountability, right? But at what point do we, say, we've talked about this before, and we got a different generation in the room as well. Like, you prep and prepare your kids for what you think.
What you know.
What you know and what you think to be right, but then kids make their own decisions. Mm-hmm. So, I used to be real firm on blaming the parents, but then I'm starting to realize that,
it's not, fool.
Some of these parents aren't, they probably look at the kid, what the fuck would you wear that to an interview for? Why would you do, you see what I'm saying? Like, there's some other influences outside of what parents are trying to put into these kids that these kids are getting a hold of.
yeah.
Because when Lil one went to an interview, her mom told me, she's like, I had to tell her go change her clothes. Because that ain't what you wear to an interview. And, they don't know until they go do it. So it helps for the parent to tell them to do that. But I can also say that, with that being said, I'm completely opposite of my parents. The complete opposite of my parents. So it's... These kids, sometimes they're going to just have to learn on their own. Even as much as we teach them, as much as we show them, they're going to have to learn on their own and do what needs to be done.
Yeah. But, I mean, you can't leave them out there to learn on their own. Like, if it's his first interview, you can't just let them.
Well, there's some stuff.
You can.
Yes, you can.
There's some stuff you do learn on your own.
Yeah.
Most stuff like your parents prepare you for the stuff you're about to learn on your own.
I'm going to be honest. Mostly everything I learned on my own as an adult because as a 17-year-old, I went to college. Now, I never really went back to my parents to learn how to go to an interview, to learn how to fill out an application, to learn how to...
Right. But your parents prepped you and prepared you for when you go there, and then you learn on your own.
I don't know.
Don't do it like that, Huda.
I'm done.
Hey, Huda say you ain't teach him shit.
No, I can be honest.
Right. Huda say you ain't teach him a damn thing.
No, I'm not.
Huda swear.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Well, Huda swear he was just a savage.
Yeah, he grew up by himself with ball wire Eve, man.
All on his own.
Come on.
That's the language you spoke.
I am speaking on a specific thing. My parents have never taught me how to go do a job interview. That's what
What's
I'm talking
your first job?
I'm sticking on that.
Right. What's your first job?
I went to Chuck E. Cheese. I went to Chuck E. Cheese.
What did you put on?
I don't even remember. I probably was coming from football practice.
That's not what I'm saying, though.
You had on pads?
I probably had on some old school clothes or some shorts and a t-shirt going to Chuck E. Cheese. I ain't have no shirt and
tie. You went to Chuck E. Cheese with a shorts and t-shirt?
Yes.
They were hiring real bad.
Yes, and I got the job. So, yes, that's what I'm saying. I specifically said, hey, my parents did not tell me, hey, you're going to get a job at Chuck E. Cheese. This is how you dress. This is what you do. These are the questions you're prepared for.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's
all I'm saying.
I don't think it works like that. I think that your parents.
But my parents showed me that they're gonna go to work every day.
That's what I'm saying. Like your parents give you. I think parents give you a lot of morals. They give you a moral compass. They give you guidance. They give you right from wrong. Mm-hmm. Now, when you go to college, you have to apply those principles that they taught you. You have to apply those on your own.
Yeah, ain't nobody.
But you
tell
can't.
to do it.
But like
It's
a lot
up
of
to
time,
you.
kids do shit. You can't say that they'll do it because they want to. You can't say that your parents didn't tell you not to do shit like that.
Hold on, say that again.
A lot of stuff that you do, like the choices that you make, you make them because you want to make them. Your
Yeah,
parents
agreed.
didn't teach you shit like that.
Agreed.
That's all I'm saying. So parents do teach you, but when you get out in the real world, you make your own decisions.
Well, I'm saying specifics, fool. Like what I'm saying, like I know that my kid needs to go do. Like I took her to her first interview. I talked to her like, hey, make sure you answer questions like this. Make sure you look them in the eye.
Well, that's
Make
what I'm saying. So
and so what I'm saying is that my parents didn't do that. But also, I still probably didn't teach them something that the next generation is gonna say, hey, my parent didn't teach me this about her.
No, you can't teach everything.
Can't teach them
That's
everything.
what I'm saying.
But I'm telling you, what you did for the job that she got,
wait,
I
Todd.
can't.
Don't they go against what you was saying?
That's my point.
That's exactly what I was saying. Like you helped them do. You have to do something. It's her first job interview, so you had to do something.
I couldn't go sit there and answer the questions for her.
You, of course, you didn't, but you prepped a prior interview.
And I didn't go to the interview like she was over there doing it. I just drove her there. You go ahead. But when I'm saying, when I hear that statistic of you're going to the interview, like, hey, I'm coming walk you in the building. I'm coming. No, I was out there in the parking lot sitting over there. Hey,
Yeah, the parents is going in with them.
that's what I'm talking about.
Nah, I'm not. Talking about that.
Parents going that bitch a emotional support puppy.
Yeah, and I pushed her like, hey, you go do a good job. Go.
Nah, but what the tools that you gave her, considering your job role that you have now, and you sit on so many interview panels, probably you know exactly what these people are looking for and the question that they're gonna ask. So it makes it easier. You being the parent of your daughter who is having this interview, you know exactly what to tell her. So that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, nigga, you can help her do that.
Yeah, I can.
I just feel like I told y'all this story before. Jordan, I used to tell her like, hey man, you're gonna be late for practice. Like, then one day I was like, you know what, fuck that. I'm finna let it
Let her
happen.
be late.
All right.
Man, I was so excited she was late. Like I had never been this excited for her to be late in my life.
To learn a lesson.
Because I'm like, oh shit, the coach gonna run her down.
Nothing probably
Yeah,
happened.
man, we pulled up. I'm excited. I'm like, all right, you have a good practice.
Coach late.
We good 10 minutes late. As I'm letting her out, I'm driving off. Another little girl, she just all late. She
all
late.
late.
I'm like, God damn, like, oh, y'all finna be running. So she get back in the car. I was like, how's practice? Well, it was good. I was like, did you get in trouble for being late? No, it was a lot of people late. So what happened? Like y'all did push-ups or something? No. Y'all had to run? So I say that as parents, you can teach them stuff, but sometimes their word make you seem like you crazy. Yeah. Because you're trying to prepare them for something that you think you're preparing them for, but their world don't actually.
Yeah, I had to roll and
look
run
like that.
And got kicked out of practice.
Man, maybe you be late, man. We had to run, you had to roll, you had to push up, you had to
Get
get
your
on
ass
the
off
wall,
my
you got a
field.
pallet. Something happened.
You be like, get your ass off my field. I'm sad over there at the
Man,
gate
it's
looking.
to the point that like if Jordan got to be somewhere at 3, she thinks that
can
leaving
leave
out the
at
house
3.
at 2:50, 2:55 is okay. And I be telling her every time like, hey, that's not cool. That's
Traffic
not
and
acceptable.
accidents
That's
and
not.
anything.
You ain't preparing for what could happen.
Right.
She don't give a shit
Because she had to pay the prices of doing it.
So,
because nothing makes her.
question: can y'all judge modern day 2024 coaches about what you did 20 years
Yes.
prior?
Yes.
Somewhat.
I know that these coaches shouldn't be doing what they did. If you're talking about that.
Yeah.
These coaches shouldn't be doing that anymore in this day and age of football.
So no. So I'm with you. You can't judge what happened 20 years ago
No,
when
I
you was
got
in
it.
high
I
school.
get it. I was cool. My coach used to slap me. I get fired up and go ready to go run through a wall.
Same
But
way
I
they
know
were.
you can't do it no more.
But
that-
these kids are different.
But
Yeah, because
but
cameras everywhere. You got to know what they
to what y'all talking about, a lot of the. They said a lot of the players came out and said like they like coach. They want some of them went to bat for coach.
That
it
don't make it
seemed
right,
like
though.
in one instance
right.
they
It may
was
not,
playing,
but I'm just saying
but
like
yeah.
I think let me tell y'all something about football.
It's
And who to know
It's
this?
different.
I'm not trying to justify nothing that nobody did, but there's a lot of stuff that happened in and around that locker room that is not appropriate for outside world.
Facts.
And everybody's not meant to be inside that world. That's all I'm
Facts.
saying.
Yeah.
Because if it's seeing what coach do, we used to always call it like a family.
Right.
Like, my mom used to always say, what happened in our house, stay in our house.
What happened in
You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about no abusive shit, but like My moms might say some wild shit.
Right.
I ain't supposed to go back to the school. Hey, my mama said, goddamn, fuck all them.
Because I know she loves me. She gonna feed me.
Right.
We good.
You know what I'm saying? But it's certain stuff that's supposed to stay in house. I know inside our locker room, we had some shit that if the outside world would have saw it, they would have thought maybe, damn, this place racist.
It almost,
you know what I'm saying? But we as brothers understood it. We had fun. We played. It was an inside family joke. But if a camera would have been put inside that could affect some people's job now.
ain't no more football.
That locker
Do
room
you
is supposed
think
to
the
be
camera
sacred, dog.
is the problem?
The cameras, absolutely.
That's most
Because if Nick Saban didn't have cameras at practice, why is a high school?
Everybody have them now.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Well,
I wouldn't have that shit if
I'm sure in
if I'm the
Tuscaloosa
coach.
it's more controlled.
Yeah.
Right.
That ain't getting out.
Yeah.
But everybody got them.
I wouldn't have.
Well, you can't say what
And it might get out.
man.
Because if you have a disgruntled person who's
I
behind
was
the
about to
camera
say
and they
you
let it
can't.
out.
You can't say what get out.
Yeah, it's gonna get out.
Man, times is different, man. With these cell phones and video cameras and stuff, man.
That's like some drone footage.
You have to operate that everything can be brought back. We've seen what politicians and stuff get in trouble for text message threads. No, so nothing's private anymore.
I wanted to ask you this though, who
go
about
ahead.
that whole thing. Like, and he asked you kind of. So, based off the football era in which you played in, from Pop Warner into college, do you feel like what happened there? Do you turn a blind eye to
Well,
it? Or you understand that it's football, or do you understand that it happens in football, or
I look at it two
like-
different ways, fool. I look at it like me as a player. I went through that. I took that. In Little League, my coach would slap our damn hammers off damn near.
Facts.
And as a player, it made me go play harder. In high school, big paddles. Wow.
Right.
Ain't nobody was getting whipped in high schools like that, but we had big paddles. Right. Never a word never leaked. But looking at it, and as a player, I'm cool with it. Because I want to do what it takes to win. But as a parent, I'm sorry if I spit over there. As a parent, it's a little different, fool. I don't want to see that happen to my kid.
Okay.
And so that's how I look at it now.
So then is it the parents?
right? That's what I'm saying. So, I want to ask you too.
I don't want a grown man putting his nuts on my son's head.
Yeah, and I can honestly say that in some of those instances, now looking back as a kid, that maybe that shouldn't happen to me as a player either.
Rough him up, grab him under his
Now, I made me a better player.
shoulder pads, do the little washing machine. That's cool. Don't put your nuts on my son's head. Me and you
Same
got a
question.
problem now.
Same as Hootie.
You gotta
as
give
a
that
former,
question again, man.
no.
That should have layers to it.
All right, so and you played on the defensive side of the ball. So with defense, it's far more aggressive, right?
Yep.
You feel like what took place on that film was, how do you feel about it? Do you feel like it was bad? Do you feel like it was or do you feel like it was football? That's what happens in football, it's not.
I think I kind of just answered it. You can't defend nothing you saw. But I'm also not a part of what I saw. When you're a part of something, like I just said, the things that you would have saw in our locker room, you would have probably been appalled by.
Right.
Because you're not a part of it. It's just like, I hate to say it like this, but like if you, I don't know, say you go through a girl phone or something, and she talking to
Big Biff.
it could be her gay best friend or something. You know what I mean? And he's saying like, "Oh, girl, I miss you." All you saying is, "I miss you." What the fuck you texting my girl? Who the fuck is that?
From Raymond.
You see what I'm saying?
Ramon.
Right, Raymond.
So it looks a way to you, but you wasn't supposed to be privy to that anyway.
Right.
Now that everybody see it, it's unfortunate. I knew they was finna get fired. Yeah. I knew what was gonna happen because I know the way the world reacts to stuff, and it's hard to defend once the world sees it. But inside that circle, like shit, that's I think that they were having fun, and it looked like something that they always do.
Right. Like I seen nothing that I hadn't seen before.
Yep.
If that makes sense.
I get it.
Like, but I don't know. I just feel like, if you went, like you said, as a parent, you don't want to see it. But you yourself went through that. and you found nothing wrong with it as you were going through.
Well, hold on. Was they putting nuts on? I ain't go to put nuts on the head. I heard nuts being put on the head.
Yeah, you had nuts on your head.
I ain't go through that though.
But that wasn't all of it.
I'm gonna tell you what I saw.
I saw the man like somebody.
I saw the helmet.
ran
get
off
pulled
Just
the-
off.
think
pulled his head
about
off.
just think about one-on-one.
I ain't have
Right,
a problem with that one.
he lose.
Just think about one-on-ones with the offensive line, defensive line,
He lose.
and the defensive line manhandled the offensive line.
He was getting his ass kicked.
Right.
And it was kind of like you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Now, Nick,
See, I ain't know that's all it was.
that's what it was.
what it was.
But when somebody sees that,
It looks weird.
when you don't know, it's like,
That's
what he
wild.
said.
That's
right. But it was kind of like he
It's fun in
dropped
the
his
game.
nuts.
It's-
He dropped his nuts on. He went and did his thing. He handled you.
I don't know why. For some reason, I thought I saw something with the coach being aggressive, pulling
Yeah,
helmets
he was
off.
aggressive.
He did.
Again.
He put.
You got your man.
Oh
got
man,
his
you
ass
got
whooped.
killed. Pull your helmet
Get
off,
off
man.
the
Get off my
field.
field.
Right.
Like
It was 2 videos. It was
Yes,
2
two
different
But
videos.
the second video
But the
they
second
said,
video.
and I didn't see this one, but they said that he snatched the water bottle out of him and kind of pushed the kid.
Yeah,
back
that's
and
what
stuff.
that's
Yeah. So
that's what I'm.
yeah, he
that-
snatched
that
the
is-
I'm
helmet
speaking
off.
on that. You
Yeah.
know,
That's egregious. I know people will say the other one egregious, but I know what football world.
yeah, I
is.
know
Right.
the difference in fun and games, and you know,
Like they said, when my man said, "Grab him by the pussy." That's locker room banter.
yeah,
You ain't supposed to be in this locker room,
locker
man.
room talk is a thing. Locker room talk is
Yeah,
a thing.
get
man.
your ass out of here because y'all will do that to it.
Right.
Some of those places. I'm not trying to say that you cover up for abuse. Anybody being hurt, harmed, or dangered should be reported, and
That's
what
what I'm
happens is
speaking
happen. But some of these environments, I'm not trying to say it's acceptable or you
It is in
agree
that
with
room.
it. But in that room, everybody in that room understand
They're
what's
cool with it.
Right.
They not mad like y'all. That's why
Funny
some
game.
stuff is not for the world because the world go crazy, and that's it.
Right.
They was in one-on-ones.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was fun and games there.
But he got
But
fired.
he got fired.
Look,
See, he just ran him, took him to the.
Now that is what I saw, and that I don't like. I don't like that.
that is trash.
You
That's what
don't
I'm
like
talking
that
about.
one?
Yeah, I'm not. Nah, yeah. Nigga ran up on me, grabbed my head, and do that.
Yeah,
No,
now
I
that's
thought
trash.
the other one was worse.
that was fun and games. I saw. You
I know
could
what
see
that, but what's crazy is I know what that
I see the
was though.
difference.
That man probably big as fuck.
And
Right.
coach grabbed your
Big
helmet
and
off,
sorry.
and it just came off.
Yeah, he
the
was
helmet
big
came
and sorry and getting his ass whooped.
Right. Get the fuck off my field.
He just fell.
He just fell.
God damn it.
It's kind of the after effect too. You kind of realize.
But unfortunately, when you see that, and as a parent, I understand why mom and everybody else is upset, and that's gonna happen, and you can't defend that shit. And I'm not here to defend it. So sorry, coach. See you later. Get your ass out of here.
Yeah. And that nigga just got there.
I feel like I know him. Where he from? I know him.
I don't know.
He used to
Yeah,
work
the
at the
Turners
building.
and
Didn't
shit.
Yeah, fool.
he? He did.
He did. I know him. Fool.
He definitely did. Did who?
What we studying?
I got a study for you.
Let's do it.
I ain't brought out a good study in a long time. Study says people who invest in experiences like travel instead of material goods tend to be happier.
I've been hearing that. Going on trips is fun, but once they're over, they're over. They're no longer fun a week from now when I went 2 weeks ago. So I still remember the experience and it was still fun then. But is it still ongoing fun? Whereas if I buy a PlayStation 5, I can play it.
Yeah, but what if material stuff is like you buy a car?
I still enjoy that car today.
Yeah,
it just
but-
depends.
But the note gonna be $800 there every month.
I don't enjoy the note, but I enjoy the car. I can see it though.
I think at this age now, like I actually enjoy experiences more than material stuff.
Facts.
I enjoyed the experience.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you can always think back on that.
Right.
Oh, damn. We
in
went
in
to
that
this
moment,
dope
that
place.
experience be fun as fuck.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but, you know, y'all gonna get to arguing. But besides that, you know what I'm saying? That shit do be fun.
I agree.
How you mad on vacation? But
about
once
to
you
say
get
that.
over that,
I think it could
the
go both.
pictures be fun.
I
and
think
stuff
both.
like that.
I'm sorry, but I think both are fun. I think material. I like material shit because that's fun. Each time I use or have or look at the material is fun, as well as the video. I just want to be rich to do both.
Who? You got to pick one.
I-
That's what I said it was.
Some people don't, and I want to be one of the people who don't have. to
Okay,
pick
but
one.
right now, you rather have the experience, the materialistic?
I put myself in position to where I could do both.
You heard me, kid.
You heard me.
That's
Fitty.
why
You heard me answer.
landed
Huh?
every last one on.
No, I
You heard what my boy said too. Though.
I put myself
My
in
boy say
position
he
to where
put
I
it-
could do both.
That is.
Gotcha. It's
Yeah.
still a rather.
Experience for me. It's nothing like going like last year was my first pro football game experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
And to experience the way that I experienced it with who I experienced it with, it was dope. And I can't wait to do it again this year.
You know what's crazy? After I said all that shit,
What's that?
I'm not materialistic.
Would you want some
But give me the material stuff. Fuck that experience. I'd rather have a big screen TV movie theater room to watch
I
the
go
game
sit down
in
and
than
look at
be
that
at the
bitch.
game.
There you go.
Well, yeah, if I got to choose between those two options.
But yeah, you nigga don't try to chime in on my experience because I picked the material stuff and I know what to do with it.
But if it's between going to my favorite team and buying $300 shoes, I'm going to my favorite team.
But he didn't say what the material was.
Good
He picked
job.
his material.
Nigga, I'm talking about my motherfucking goddamn
does
shit.
that-
Yeah, but that shit ain't compare.
What does that mean?
For me,
What-
nigga,
hey.
this was mine.
Y'all, I'm still confused. What does that mean? I'm going to my favorite team. What does that mean?
Huh?
I'm going to my favorite team.
LSU, the Cowboys.
And do what?
Watch
Watch
them.
the game.
He said,
Are
because
you a little retarded?
You can't say that. You can't say that.
You can't speak on your issue.
No, I'm saying you
Dez
can't
ain't
say
gonna
that
beat
word.
So you in trouble. Dez ain't gonna beat me. So.
Oh, it's too late.
Yeah, I know. You in trouble.
It's out there.
Once
But-
it come out your mouth, it's too late.
But what I'm saying, I guess what I'm saying is like Todd. We brought that up because Todd said that he had a good time going to his favorite team game. And so I'm saying I'd rather watch my favorite team on that big screen in my house with my liquor, my popcorn, my other stuff in a little thingy. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather do that than be at that game.
I like a little
The
bit.
game is dope though. You know what I'm saying? Like
dope.
I ain't knocking your experience. That shit live as fuck. But no. Put me in here in the house.
If the price about the same, I'm doing the experience. Just me,
See you later.
personally.
I've been liking them experiences better lately.
Because you're going to keep those. The TV going to go out. That shoe.
That experience go out.
Experience go.
No, you always got the experience.
No,
You
you
always
don't.
got the remembrance of the experience. You remember that TV. You remember the experience. There's no
Okay, look,
difference.
I put it like this. You go to that Cowboys game. I know you're not a Cowboys fan, but you go to that Cowboys game
Texans.
and
Yeah,
it's cool.
Texans.
You have that experience. And then next week you at home like, damn, that was a
I
good
wish I was
experience.
in Texas.
But if I got that big screen in the movie theater room, I got that shit for the whole year.
And I know
Now,
you
if I got to pick, do I go to
You
see,
just made who that pick.
do I go to see the Texans or do I have an 80-inch theater room?
what you pick?
I'm picking the theater room.
Exactly.
I'm going to the game still.
This nigga confused
Didn't he
himself.
just-
Are you a little retarded?
keep
No.
saying the shit.
No.
Keep saying it.
No, but I'm saying
He did it on purpose.
I know, fool. Like he gotta be a little retarded
No.
at this point. Fool.
no,
Like,
but I'm
it's
saying
mandatory. I'm
if
sorry.
it's between
You can't say that word.
going to the Cowboys game, you can't. If between going to the Cowboys game, that might cost me $700,
It won't, but okay.
and getting some designer shoes, which is gonna cost you about the same.
Oh, that's different.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel you. But you know, I mean, I feel you. But when I speak, when we're talking about it, I'm talking about the experience as well as, you know, the meaningful thing in the same realm. I ain't going designer. Cause I don't even care about designer shoes. Nigga, I wear Pumas and shit now.
My boss said in the same realm, man.
But you do have designer shoes.
No, I don't.
You sure?
You tell me what designer shoe you just
He's
saw.
gonna
me.
bring up some Blunt Hall shoes.
Right, nigga, that was 20 years ago. Talking about
Okay, still. Okay, well, 2 pair of Jordans. I'd rather have the experience than 2 pair of Jordans. 3 pair of Jordans.
Nah, I want.
Well, I feel like
it
I
just depends.
honestly, for me at this point, I don't feel like I could get an experience that I would really, really enjoy for 2 pair of Jordans. Like that shit be high as fuck now, fool.
So
And you
do
get
be.
the, and the Jordans,
It do
Them
be.
bitches
and the
high.
material stuff is a gift that keeps giving. Like you can't. One thing about material stuff, I'm not necessarily materialistic, but if it's a house, car, shoes, game, nigga, that shit you can
on
play.
giving. I can play the
You
game.
can play
every
the
day.
game every day.
I done drove that
Yeah.
truck. I love that truck. That bitch material. I done drove it the last 3 years. It ain't going well.
The house.
And one thing about the
I
experience,
just about this
too,
house. That shit lasted for a long time.
Yeah.
That shit gave for a while.
That's true. But I don't put a house in.
Shit, you don't.
That's material. That's a material thing.
I damn sure do. Go experience.
You don't have
Peru
to buy.
instead of-
You don't have to buy a house.
Go to Peru
You
instead
can
of,
damn sure stay in the projects.
or you can drive a trailer park. A trailer. You can live in a trailer park. Go to Peru instead of getting a house. See what happens.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Damn.
I'm just saying. One's material, one's experience.
I wouldn't do that. No, hell no. I definitely take the house, the material shit.
There you go. So in some
But-
instances, you can pick a name, the material.
I don't know. Dog. To me, it's just like with the experience, it makes me want to do something like that along those same lines in another city or another. You know what I'm saying? The city smoke.
Now don't get me wrong, fool. I want to experience damn near everything, a whole lot. I want to go everywhere. I want to go to Cali. I want to go to New York. I want to go to Wyoming. I want to go to Arizona. I want to do all of that shit, but that shit is expensive and it's hard.
You ain't never been to Cali.
What you want
I
to do
never
in
been to
Arizona?
You got to put that on your next.
I feel like
bucket
they
trip.
said that
Yeah, you do.
Arizona
Need to
is
go
a
to
pretty
Cali
place
Beach.
to be. It's a
Cali
pretty place
Beach.
to be. It's sunny. It's
I want to go.
know.
I eventually want to go to every state in the U.S.
Why not?
And I'm wrong with
because
it.
it's
I damn
shit
sure
to
want
see.
to go to.
Yeah.
I damn sure want to go to the TV show in Wyoming. What's the shit?
Yellowstone.
Why not?
Yeah. I don't want to go to Alaska, though. Fuck that shit.
I don't either. Not when it's cold.
I want to go see that shit.
Not when it's
And,
cold.
and
It's
for
an
what y'all
experience.
say, I don't want to go to Hawaii.
I loved Hawaii.
What the fuck?
Who said that?
what?
I just said I didn't want to fly to Hawaii.
I would love to
That's
go
the
back.
only way to get it.
but I want to go though. I'll go to Hawaii. every
Y'all
day.
said it was just cool for the most part.
Nah,
I never said that.
loved Hawaii.
I don't know who the fuck you talking
I
about
didn't
said
say
that.
that. I love
Hawaii was beautiful.
The only thing I hated about Hawaii was the flight. Nothing else.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Everything else about Hawaii.
Who the
was,
fuck said that? Right. I think that tripping, ain't it?
I don't like long flights anyway,
Hawaii
so
was
that
amazing.
ain't going.
And it wasn't that long. It was 4 and 4. But coming back was just straight back, so it was like 9 and some change. But it was 4. We went in Cali. We landed in Cali, so that was a 4-hour flight, and then we flew from Cali.
I hate anything over 5 hours. 5 hours get me to L.A. And that's the most I want to do, and that's from Atlanta.
Yeah, so it was 4.5 hours to San Francisco, 5 hours to San Francisco, and then another 4.5, 5 hours to Hawaii.
That's on my limit.
Yeah.
You be all right.
5 total.
And nigga, we was on the nigga. My knees was hurting on the plane. So I already know. Anybody else taller than me, goddamn, that nigga was in big.
We got to get off on San Francisco and stretch your legs and walk around a little terminal. You couldn't get out the little tube.
It wasn't very long either. But you know, I definitely go back. I
Hell
talk shit,
yeah.
but I'll
I go back in a heartbeat. It just cost $3,000 million to go to that
Yeah,
bitch.
you can't just go for 2 days.
No.
And y'all niggas did go for free. So
No, we didn't. Blood, sweat, and tears. Nigga, fuck wrong with you?
you right.
Nigga, I got slapped in the head for that from a coach.
Who'da got nuts that's put on his head?
Coach put his nuts on your head.
Almost.
For a trip. I guess.
Some shit you just got to take in football,
Man, I
right?
paid for that, man. For free.
Lil Wayne, his 90s lyric book is up for sale for $5 million. I don't know if y'all saw it. He was locked in a legal battle. He lost it where he was trying to get his rap book back. Some dude found it. I forgot how they said he got it. But he put it up for sale for $5 million.
I wonder, is it the one when there was the Last Squad? You remember the Last Squad when Wayne just went crazy? He was ripping them out of his notebook. Rapping and ripping them out
I
of
remember
his
that
notebook.
squad album.
Yep.
but-
So that nigga went crazy for about 19 songs, ripped them all out like I ain't never writing again. So I wonder if it's that, because if it's that, then I'm sad because that was a fraud and that was a lie. Or is it a different writing book?
Hang on. So he didn't do that? Is
I
what
don't
you
know.
saying?
that's what I'm trying. That's what I don't know.
Oh,
So
that's
if
Wayne
they're
albums.
saying his last, is it that one they're talking about, or the one before that, which he didn't?
I don't
rip
know.
the
They
pages out?
said that he found it in a car that was previously owned by Cash Money, and it just so happened had Wayne book in it. Wayne tried to basically say that was my property, like that's my ownership, my
sold it.
property, but
he sold it
it won the legal battle.
because he sold the car.
So now that's why he putting it up, because now I can sell it legally.
Buy it, Wayne. Shit.
Well, buy it back.
There you go.
Let's
That
see how
what
much
you
it
should've
worth
did.
for you.
Buy it.
Yeah, because it ain't worth that much, nigga. I don't want you to make $5 million, but I ain't gonna buy it back from you for $5.
Yeah, it ain't worth that to me because I can't make $5 million off of it.
He basically argued he won the finders keepers rule.
Loser's a weeper.
Yeah,
Wayne is
loser's
a weeper. Stop being a weeper, Wayne.
Well,
What y'all
you should
think
just
about-
give it to him? Like, why not? I mean,
Hell
not
if
just
I
give it to
get
him. Like,
5 mil.
sell it to him is what I mean.
Wayne,
Like,
you gotta. If
Wayne, he don't want to buy it.
but
somebody gonna buy it.
so he just gonna hold on to.
No,
the
he's
shit?
saying why don't he just give it to Wayne?
I know, and yeah, hell no. Give
I'll sell it to
nobody.
Wayne.
I'll sell it to you.
I'm
But
saying
I ain't
sell it
giving
to
it.
him.
Yeah,
If Wayne
for
don't
$5
want
million,
it,
nigga. Fuck around.
I'm putting it up for auction.
It ain't like he can go in that bit and spit the words out of it and
I'll try.
I got it.
Like the billionaire.
Crazy
that,
fuck, nigga. You got something that costs $5 million. I'm just finna give it to
Hey,
you.
you
who
must,
gonna
hey,
listen to?
you must have not heard them raps on the back street.
know what I'm saying? Who gonna listen to it?
On the dead end, nigga.
What about the billionaire that bought the Wu-Tang album?
Martin Shkreli.
Yeah,
about
that's Slum.
What'd
That's
he do?
slow. He bought the Wu-Tang album. That it was like a 1-on-1 Wu-Tang album. He bought it,
It was only for him.
and Wu-Tang ain't really wanted him to buy it, and they didn't like it. I don't remember the rest of it, but I just remember.
Yeah, he bought it, and nobody else. He had the highest price
It was
for
just a
it.
1-on-1.
1-on-1. Nobody else heard it. I don't think he put it out yet. Um,
Martin Shkreli. Look him
What-
up, Dez. And see, let's see.
what y'all think about
Dame.
a third of Reasonable Doubt going up for auction?
It's tricky. It's weird.
Yeah, I never could get with that shit. I don't know how that works.
Well, Dame is in trouble financially, and the judge is making him sell his portion.
Yeah.
They're making him sell an asset that he has that can get them the money that's needed to pay whatever bills he has to pay.
Because Dame on the third, Jay-Z and Big.
Gotcha.
So they all on the third. But
I think it's wild as anybody outside of Beyonce or Jay-Z and them buy it. Anything else would be uncivilized.
I hope Jay-Z get it.
I hope Beyonce get it. Look here, nigga. I'm just playing.
Nigga, I own a third of your shit.
Yeah, they got on the third of you, nigga. I on the third. You don't
You know how
own-
much he's selling it for?
You don't own nothing eliminated.
Dame
It's,
Dash?
it's going.
It's an auction.
He's not selling it. It's going for auction,
Going for
and it's
auction, okay.
starting at 1.2 or something like that.
Gotcha.
It's so the lowest bid is like 1.2 or 2 million, something like that.
Hopefully Jay-Z buy it. So now he on 66%. And then he get the other from Big or don't get it. But
I don't
it's
know,
cool
that's
either way.
That's rich nigga shit. It ain't gonna sell for 1 or 2 million. It's gonna
Nah.
go for way more than that. And I don't know who's gonna buy it. It only makes sense for me for Jay-Z to buy it. But if somebody else comes in and outbids him for something more than he thinks, then why not? Let him have it. Hey, go ahead. You can have it. Just the only thing they're saying is on there is Reasonable Doubt. I don't know the last time I heard anything from Reasonable Doubt. That's just me, but they're saying Reasonable Doubt is worth a lot of money. So whatever.
That's not my top 5, 6, 7, 8 Jay-Z albums.
So
to me.
so with saying that, and that's the only asset, how much do you pay for it?
If I'm Jay-Z and I'm a billionaire,
No, if you.
oh, I ain't paying $20 for it.
If you're a billionaire. You're a billionaire. You're a billionaire.
$1 million. Flat. That's it. And I'm a cringe about that.
But you gotta pay 1.2 to even get in the running.
Oh, well, I ain't in the running then. Shit.
You're a billionaire though, man. That's like
You-
gas money.
Shit. You know what else I could spend $1 million on?
I'm just saying, I don't know. I
know.
Right.
Inside jokes. Sorry, I don't know. I'm sorry.
I know.
And I don't really like that album.
I never could get into it either. I wasn't a Jay-Z fan at that point. Even when I tried to go back and
What's your favorite Jay-Z album? Shut up, y'all. I'm asking who.
I'm as
For a
different,
reason.
and most people are not gonna say this, but for me, it's American Gangster than Black Album,
Okay.
or they're interchangeable.
Todd,
I
what's your,
like
Todd,
that
what's your
first
favorite
one.
Jay-Z
I like your
album?
first one.
Niggas be
Blueprint.
blueprint, you're crazy. I knew it.
Blueprint.
Niggas want to go with Blueprint. Is it really the Blueprint?
Blueprint.
Like I'm
It's his.
Blueprint or 444?
No, when I say that, when niggas say the Blueprint, niggas like this is what made rap. Basically, this is what made Jay-Z. This is what made my career. My career. The blueprint of something is the building of this building. The structure of this building is the blueprint. That
Do you have a favorite Jay-Z album or you don't? Okay.
It's the Blueprint or 444.
I know. I got it. I know why you don't. Me and you be. We
do you have any?
with me?
Yeah.
No.
444. Ain't no that for you.
Oh, it's live. That's really.
Fresh so crazy.
No. 444 is extra live.
A lot of people put 444 at the bottom of the shit.
I think they a fool for doing that. Anybody that
Me
does
too.
that.
I like
Well, they do that because they probably reasonable dog.
yeah, they old school Jay-Z from.
blueprint people.
Oh,
Which most of them are. So is that an instance when you go with the
Man.
consensus?
I was sending Todd clips off this Lil Wayne page,
Man.
and it was shit that like, as much as I like Lil Wayne and much shit, I never heard some of this stuff.
Yeah.
And I just don't understand how, if we're talking about rapping, I just, and I know this is biased and subjective, objective
That's what it is.
for some people.
You gotta pick one. You gotta pick one.
you gotta pick one.
Is it the experience?
Go with it.
Or is it the material or the experience? Pick
It
one.
just depends. I don't see how anybody puts anybody over Wayne. That's just me. But
That ain't a far reach.
I'm 90% Wayne, but I'm 10% Jay-Z when they interchangeable. But Wayne, the way
not
that
if you
Wayne,
9 to 10, they ain't interchangeable.
they
that
interchangeable.
nigga said 90-10.
Let
And
me
then
make
said
my
they
numbers.
interchangeable.
Let me make my numbers be my
Maybe
numbers.
60-40.
Well,
50.
no.
55,
Yeah. That nigga said 9 to 10, but they interchangeable.
Y'all niggas do a great job of misunderstanding.
No, you
When
did it.
When I say 90-10, which means if you ask me who my favorite rapper is, 90% of the time I'm gonna say Lil Wayne, and 10% of the time I'm gonna say Jay-Z. See how that go? Gotcha. Cool.
You made it make sense.
You got
He
to,
always tries.
I ain't tried with that one.
Yeah, he
I
always
ain't
tries.
tried with that one. I
So
simplified it.
overall, you're going with Wayne
Depending on-
90% of the time.
Yeah.
So he's overwhelming.
Unless it's that 10%, unless I'm feeling like the 10%.
So it's how you feel.
Yeah.
And that'd be like on Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah. And we mainly talk about it on Sunday, so yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Hey, it's subjective.
Oh, you got it right this time.
Yeah, you got it right there.
Snoop Dogg,
Man.
talking about rap.
dog.
He allegedly getting paid $500,000 per day for his promotional work with the Olympics.
And it looked like he been.
Bruh.
Is anybody having more fun than Snoop Dogg right
Nobody.
No,
Don't look like it.
nobody.
Nobody.
That nigga was swimming with Michael Phelps. He be with Sha'Carri folks. He be with everybody that's about to win the gold or medal. He be with all they folks. That nigga over there just having the time of his life.
Boy, that man got them Olympic shades. Boy, did you see them?
Yeah, them whole got 19 glasses.
This is so loud.
Them got 98 glasses.
Man,
Like,
that
where's
man,
eyes?
look at him hold up.
He got 98 eyes on that bitch.
My boy having a time.
That boy living
My boy made
life
that
over
crazy
there,
ass movie with the kids. He doing $500,000 for a show to
Because of the
Birthday.
kid, he was the perfect Little League coach. That's exactly what the Little League
Bruh,
coach
that was
cussing us out.
that was one of the best movies
Y'all
I've seen. in a
niggas,
couple
y'all
of
little
years.
niggas sorry.
Y'all little niggas sorry with your broke ass.
Yeah, I was wondering if anybody have more fun than my man, and it don't. Look
Nah,
like.
It
and
don't
he
look like
introduced
it at
the new
all.
shit, what it is it? The B-boy dance? What is it? The break dance. My boy, he introduced the break dance.
My man was out there with them horses
Now,
with Martha Stewart.
Equestrian.
now, one
They
thing.
see walking, cuz.
Now, one thing I wasn't gonna watch in the Olympics was
B-boy.
breakdancing.
I never even knew that was
I
part
didn't
of
know
it.
that
That
shit.
gotta be some new shit.
Yeah, it's the
This
first
the
year.
first year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Gotcha. And I still ain't
Olympic
watching.
break dancer.
That's fire.
Nah.
I love that for Snoop. I love it for Snoop. I love it for that. And get the niggas from New York who be spinning on the trains and shit. Get them over.
Hell no. I bet some Japanese person won.
I don't know who won though. I do know I saw some funny ass clips of a white girl trash. I saw that though. She was super trash. The internet made it known.
How she make it to the finals?
Well, it's a first time thing. So if she made it to the finals from Denmark,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
who's she going to get?
Who else you going to get?
And she from Denmark. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
So,
Denmark break down.
With the Olympics coming to a close, this the last week. What? Sunday.
Sunday.
Normally when we would drop or record Sunday, but by the time you hear this, the Olympics will be over. I'll be done with my Olympic theme. The U.S. Right now has become the first country to win over 100 medals with the 2024 Olympics.
in the words of Bill Maher, whatever his
Maher.
name is, we are the best PE country ever. He been calling us the best PE country ever. But, man, shouts out to the U.S., man. Shouts out to the Olympics. Shouts out to these athletes, man. It's more and more sports going on. And I just like the competitive nature of it all. So
China still on our ass for goals though.
What's the number of goals? You know?
I don't know.
We like close. It'd be like 30 and 28 or some shit.
Yeah,
It'd
but
be-
once we got into track and basketball and all of that, I think it kind of, you know.
I mean, we gonna get one
one-sided.
for women. We should get one for
But
men.
they just got the ping
Oh,
pong.
we tied.
We 33 and 33.
See, cause see, trying to be with that diving shit.
that diving shit. And that ping pong. That ping pong shit.
Yeah.
I'm a little salty. I missed a lot of diving, man. I saw the early
Man.
shit, but I ain't see the high platform stuff.
Them
Have they already had it?
Them niggas.
Yeah,
Hey,
yesterday they did that springboard shit.
Them
They
niggas-
just dropped down. Boop.
Not the springboard. I'm talking about the platform.
Nah.
them niggas know how to
No,
jump
they
in the
been
pool.
did that. But I'm talking about all they
Them
dives,
motherfuckers do the little handstand and goddamn hold it
nigga.
and then do some shit.
When they get in that water, they be boop.
Yeah,
don't
little
be
baby
no
drop.
splash.
Baby drop.
Yeah.
And then the next person, big, like they belly splashed. And that.
That's wild. Fool. Look at that shit. 111 total medals to goddamn 83 and 48.
Yeah.
That's
Them
a
little,
big ass
hey,
drop off.
hey,
That shit kind of capped though.
What you mean?
I mean, shit, we got somebody for every goddamn sport. Some of these countries don't even have.
yeah.
They don't have. They might have a bodybuilder, but no basketball team, no cycling.
Work
no,
harder.
Oh yeah, like Greece or something.
Nigga,
Bodybuilding.
America compete in every goddamn sport.
In the words of my boy, work harder.
Yeah.
Hey, China be having them little orange chicken niggas diving though. What? Like,
Nigga, what?
Noah Lyles, man, he came in third in the 200, and then right after he announced that he had COVID, he won the 100 final. But in the 200, came up a little short. What's y'all thoughts after seeing Noah Lyles compete?
Coughed in a couple nigga faces on purpose.
Definitely did that.
yeah, you should have
think-
been out there.
Fool, I mean, I get it, and I think that he should have been out there because I think that COVID is a little lesser than what it used to be. It's no longer a death sentence, and you know, we're gonna get.
I
know the
will
numbers are
say-
going up, but you know,
I will say a lot of people that I know that's caught this new little strand, whatever it is, they say they've been hurting a little more. Like they've been a lot more sore, a lot more sicker than the previous kind of strands that's been out there. They've been going through it.
so how do they know that unless they had both? Do you know if these people had both? I don't know.
I think we all had.
I'm just talking about
COVID
from the symptoms
at
that
one
people are saying.
Man, I remember niggas couldn't breathe. Niggas' bodies was aching. It was the same. To me, it was the
I
same
don't know.
thing.
When I caught that shit was like
It was a little
it
cough.
was a little breeze.
I know, but then for some people it wasn't. So that's why I
Everybody
don't,
who caught it, I knew prior, it was cool, and a lot of people who I know caught it now was like them body
right.
aches.
And
been
I will
real.
say I knew some people then who suffered too. So, you know, so I think that both sides suffered. I don't know. We are lessening the rules of COVID and the what you have to do if you have COVID, the time frames of how long you have to be out if you have COVID. All of those things are lessening. And it seems like now they're treating it like the common cold. We used to have a death counter on CNN. You know?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know, just that things like that is a whole lot different now. So I expected him to still if you have COVID, yes, stay out of people's faces, but you can still go run your 100, go run your 200.
Show
And I
the
think-
Noah Lyles 200.
And I think that for
but-
him having COVID and still finishing where he finished was a feat. It's a great feat. You know what I'm saying? I said it in food, even in the prelims. Like once he ran that 200 and finished in second place or whatever he finished in, I was like, he don't look right. He looked tired. He's not talking his shit. He looked
You
exhausted.
seen the internet saying what the fuck COVID got to do with your legs?
Everything.
This is an Olympic athlete competing against the fastest people in the world with a respiratory illness, and you trying to tell me that he's supposed? They were like, well, he was jumping around before he shouldn't. I like, God.
Try to loosen up. He tried to.
You can tell these motherfuckers ain't never picked up a ball a day in their life.
What you good at?
Right.
What are
Talking
you,
shit.
what's your fastest 100? 19-2? Okay, I don't want to talk to you.
So what the fuck you got to do with his legs?
Right. Everything good.
He does seem a little gassed, but it seemed like he was that like the whole time in the 200, even in the heats. Like you said, he came in like second or third
Well,
in the heat.
when you get diagnosed with COVID, that's not the day you caught COVID.
It's not.
Just saying.
Shit, he had a little time.
Yeah, so maybe a week before he probably had COVID.
You know he don't want to like.
Oh, this the
know,
actual race right here. Huh?
Yeah.
No, I don't like the nigga
That's
because
the actual race.
Cause yeah, The nigga be having barrettes and shit and don't goddamn.
So you don't like
don't
him,
win.
So you don't like him because he's not fast, or he is fast. You
No,
like him
he
'cause
is
got-
fast. I just don't like the nigga having
he
barrettes.
looked like
Snoop
Because-
Dogg. You do know Snoop Dogg had barrettes before, right?
He killed a nigga and got
black.
off.
I'm saying I'm talking about the barrettes.
Allegedly.
I'm talking
Snoop
about.
Dogg didn't do it.
Allegedly.
I'm talking about barrettes.
Snoop Dogg's at the Olympics.
I'm simply talking about barrettes.
Yeah, what this man?
Snoop had barrettes. I don't know about bets.
If you get off on murder, you can have barrettes.
So you don't know if that man.
All I know is if I lose the 200, nigga, I'm gonna fake
got
COVID
COVID.
to you. Yeah, shit, I'm gonna do that shit too.
He did
Especially after I said I was gonna break a record.
Well, he ain't saying it. Just certain people say he was gonna break a record, depending on the lane.
Y'all group message damn sure predicted he gonna break the record.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still kept up with Saeed. Nigga look like Saeed.
And I don't take two because he didn't beat the dog shit out of Ben there.
That's a pretty big
That's a
lead.
big lead.
It is. No.
yeah.
I know, but what I'm saying is before he didn't beat these people in here already.
He ain't winning his own heat. That's why
And that's
he
the
was
guy
in
from
lane
the
he was in.
100, 200.
Ben Eric.
That's
or
what he
him?
beat in the 100 meter.
I don't know, but I know he beat Ben Eric all year. The last 3-4 years, he didn't beat Ben Eric in 200 by a good little amount. Is all I'm
He's
saying.
still coming
He
away
lost to him.
from Paris with 1 gold medal and a silver bronze in the 200. Did he get the silver, bronze? Silver. So
I don't know. So one of them.
that's a nice little week. But
That's a hell of a week with COVID. I'll take that COVID week.
yeah,
That ain't
fuck
what you
that
said
COVID.
though.
Fuck
It
that
ain't what
COVID.
you said.
Yeah, you was fucking with the man for getting the
Ah,
bonus.
bomb. He's trash. He sucks. He ass. He got barrettes.
Yeah, keep the same
He is.
energy.
He got barrettes. Yeah.
You call him trash.
Yeah.
No, don't try to say barrettes make him trash.
I don't want to hear that
You
he
said
got COVID.
No.
COVID ain't make he would. What COVID got to do with his leg? Really?
It was him.
I didn't say that.
You was the COVID leg.
I never said that.
Yeah, you was going in on him for getting the bronze.
A Jace.
Hey, you sounded just fine when you was talking shit.
Because he was healthy then.
About how bad you. So how long he had COVID then, Hoop? You said he made it had it a week before. How long he had COVID?
When he was talking shit after the 100, before the 100, when it was before the 100, he was talking shit.
Right before the 100.
That was a week ago.
That was like 3 days ago.
Was it? I don't know.
It don't take long for COVID to set in. You
Don't
about to
take your ass out there.
And
You know how many times I take off for COVID?
And to be fair, he barely. he didn't look like himself in that 100 either.
He ain't look like himself in that 200. Like, look at
100.
this race and then look at that 200, man.
He didn't look like himself in the 100.
Like that man gunning on him.
That's not his event. The 100 not his event. The 200 is.
But the same guy that he raced against in the 200, like, he just gunned him in this race right here. He on that,
yeah, but you can't compare
The 100
the 100 to the 2. But I'm saying,
Yeah, you
like,
got you got
the guy
100
that
more
won-
meters to go faster.
Right, but what I'm saying to you, Noah Lyles didn't look like the same Noah Lyles from that 100 and that 200.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah,
100
it's
more
a,
yup.
it's a
Because
whole
I'm-
different race.
If
Well,
he came
health-
in third
well,
and he beat
health-wise.
the guy, that's what I'm
Damn.
saying,
Health-wise.
Damn,
Health-wise.
you know what I'm
Hootie
saying.
ain't look the same throwing a bomb.
Ooh,
They
that's
ain't put.
I ain't spit that much, Todd. That was a big glob came from my boy. My boy, big glob over there.
Dummy.
Better check your phone. That nigga clean your screen over there.
That nigga shit all right. He already took it off my goddamn charger.
Nigga clean your screen over there.
Y'all seen that the NFL
Big
announced this
slobber.
week.
Yeah, slobber.
Big slug. Y'all seen that the NFL announced this week that all 32 teams will be implementing facial recognition software to
stadiums.
verify and identify people in their stadiums.
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't see a problem with it.
And they said it's easy too. I think that, which tells me they've been doing it. And this
Well,
is
for
weird.
people who watch,
It's a way of
used to
life,
watch Vice, they China and stuff like that. Countries
doing
been using it to identify people. So nothing different.
Just know that nigga everywhere you go, you on camera. Hoover coaches. Just know that
Yeah.
cameras are everywhere.
Stupid
fool.
ass.
Like so, and it's twofold because in one instance it makes things safer, in some instances it makes it too imposing. So at the end of the day, it's
Would you rather have safer or too opposing?
As a black man,
It's tricky for
I don't really like it because of what can happen. But they got your information anyway
They don't gotta see me all the
from
time.
somewhere.
It gets. I would say not.
But
Fuck that.
also I don't want this shit like how T.I. got arrested by mistaken identity. Like, some shit like that happens. Like, all of us look the same type shit. And then,
That was happening before facial recognition.
Yeah, so I'm trying to see what your point
You
is.
fit the description.
well, you fit the description, and
Before facial recognition.
but what happens is that, okay, you
Get it
fit
out.
the description.
Get it out, my boy. Get it out.
Let them use you. Like we in church.
Be his vessel.
What I'm saying is, it will cause more police interaction with black people, to me. And
but
that
what-
shit rarely goes right.
Yeah, but with this facial recognition, does that possibly make it a little bit better? And I'm not fighting for it. My whole point is, I don't really like it because now it becomes too imposing. To answer your question, too imposing is not as good. These niggas are now they're listening to me on my Ring camera, looking at my cameras and being imposing on. So
Yeah,
so when you're saying too imposing, no,
But all of that shit, are they really fucking with people off of that? They
Not
really
yet.
they- like
not yet,
that shit more
not yet.
terroristic stuff.
I don't know, fool. I've been watching this TV show called, and I've always watched these like Reachers.
Don't
and
tell me no
I
TV
watch
show.
it.
Tell me like some real
That
stuff.
should be life. That should be
Okay,
like
the real
like Trey
case.
Stone. You know it be life because that's why you just said you watch them too.
What you mean?
Like those Trey Stones and the TV show on Showtime. What was I don't remember. But it's a lot of that shit be coming true. Fool. Like they be using technology to impose on your life.
Hey, listen. If they're catching criminals,
Yes, cool.
and people who are committing crimes, hey, use that shit.
All right.
Cool, but then, like you said, niggas, text messages leak. Same thing.
Yeah, that's bad.
Your shit about to be on Twitter
But
next
if
week.
that shit prevents
If
a
it helps-
cyber attack or a terroristic attack, or it helps catch these niggas with the switches and shit, hey, yeah, like, use that shit.
So that's why I say it's twofold. Until it's you. For something
Yeah.
simple.
Like
Yeah,
what?
so for something that's not terroristic.
Like
you
what?
know what happened? His text messages say he hates women. That ain't terroristic.
That's not bad. I don't like them.
Shit. Why you list that?
Y'all like them? Shit. I don't like them. Damn, I can't run for Senate no more, goddamn. I'm gonna go run for Senate. They gonna pull this shit up. Remember, he said he don't like women.
You don't want that to be known.
I love women, man, but you
Love
know
women. Me
they
too.
are so fucking complicated. Nigga, yeah, it's hard to like their ass. Fuck wrong with you? Y'all gonna leave me hanging? Okay, cool. I don't care. I stay out there. Fuck them.
Well, shit, I don't-
Stock. That's the words of stock and the words of Todd. That's the words of stock and stock alone.
Hey, scary ass nigga.
Todd loves his women.
I stay.
After I said he text,
I love you, baby.
Stock just said,
I love you, baby.
I don't mean it.
Baby, I did not agree with Stock.
It wasn't
what
me.
he said.
It wasn't. That's not my voice.
Hey,
Okay.
you won't believe what Stock said tonight.
I don't care what what AI did.
I ain't even gonna lie. What's your shit that you always say, Todd? I'll put you into it. Nuttier than squirrel shit.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what they are.
Squirrel shit got nuts. Pause.
I mean, they.
I know, man.
Dummy.
Got worms in it. That's what the squirrels be eating.
Do you know what a
Yeah.
squirrel eat? They probably do eat worms. Birds eat worms.
And I feel
Birds
like
eat worms, yeah.
they shit just got shit in it.
Moving on into the dummy of the week.
Dummy.
Dumbass, stupid ass dummy.
Stupid ass.
Oh
Son of
boy.
a bitch.
Donald Trump,
Yet again.
2 weeks.
That boy that is on the roll, okay?
Him and
He might be the honorary. Remember, he
JD
got
Vance is
previous.
Yeah.
him,
Shit.
JD Vance, they're
But,
tandem guys.
Donald Trump bring your ass to the principal's office. I don't know if y'all saw it this week, but Donald Trump went on record and saying that he had the biggest crowd, bigger than everybody's,
Bigger than MLK, boy.
bigger than
than
MLK.
MLK.
They have
Great speech.
A
Great
lot of
speech.
facts have come out. Studies have come out that said that Martin Luther King's speech was like 25 times bigger than the crowd that he had. I don't know why he would
That's
even
wild.
pick that as a crowd to have. All you got to do is do an image search. Remember that?
Niggas should have said Jodeci.
Yeah,
a Jodeci
like, yeah,
concert.
I got a bigger crowd than Casey and JoJo. MLK, you are not with when it comes to the crowd, man. He couldn't even remember they used to try to compare I got a bigger crowd than Obama, and they showed that.
Showed
You
that
know,
shit.
you got
Boy,
it's
that
levels
shit
to it.
was-
Yeah.
Obama shit was way down here,
Yeah.
and his shit was
And he was only showing the front of his shit too.
Yeah.
His front 100 people.
Yeah. So
Big dummy.
I mean, he says what he wants, does what he wants, and people just kind of believe it. I don't know, or they don't care. It's part of the entertainment. But for us, we gonna bring them into the principal's office. We gonna give your ass the dummy of the week. Big stupid
Dummy.
ultimate dummy.
When you have a big discrepancy, like a 25 times more,
25 times.
that's fucking nuts.
His people stepping out too and saying like he not fit. Some of these GOP people.
Yeah.
No, I think he's fucking retarded. Like,
Oh no, I know it, but you know how when they say it be different because they don't normally want to say
yeah, they
Council
scared.
it. But now they saying
You
it. They
might not
saying
need to come out. Huh?
I done contributed, but
G-Boss
scared.
say y'all niggas been silly like back in the day.
it's cool. Let it swing.
Can't wait to can't get right, get us canceled. I love it, baby. Let's get canceled.
Any other news
Getting
information?
canceled
we
gonna
forgot
get
to
us a
add
deal.
Who with you on that beekeeper movie? That shit is
Yeah,
extra
the
dope.
beekeeper
That shit
is
extra.
What is on?
It's on,
It's on
Prime,
Prime.
I think.
You gotta rent
But
it.
it's basically like Felicia Rashad is in it, and like one of them people called her.
Hey, you telling the movie. Don't tell it.
Nah, it's the just.
is it a movie or
It's a movie.
It's a
Jason
movie,
Statham.
but
He plays in the movie. He's the beekeeper. So.
him and Felicia Rashad, but basically at the beginning of the movie, she called somebody because something's going on with her computer, and it's a whole room of them niggas that's basically doing what you did when you called them. Hey, won't you log into the private server? And then he hit mute. And she was like, I don't know if I want to hit the private server, but then I'm going to hit it. And he was like, we got her, guys. And the whole room, the whole room of computer dead nerds go crazy out there.
Dead nerd.
You know, my boy Big
You got a lot of gadgetry over there if you ever see it.
Big dance nerd, you know what I'm saying? But then she comes back and she does it, and she was over like billions of dollars or millions of dollars for a big company. And then once she gave that information, kind of ruined her life. I ain't gonna give her
I
no
thought,
more than that.
ain't gonna lie, it might be all right because when I thought about it, I was like, man, what if these niggas hack and do this and do that and do that and that and that?
Yeah,
and
and
the
if
shit
they
that
get
you
the
be
right
connected
person,
to
fool,
and they catch the right shit, they might find some good shit.
Yeah, and they did with her, and that's what prompted that fool. So it's a good, cool movie to go watch.
Yeah, that
With
nigga
that
don't
in
fuck
mind.
around on that. That's a good
you
movie.
said beekeeper.
Beekeeper.
Yeah, the beekeeper. It's
What
pretty
else you
good.
been watching?
Mayor Kingstown. Fire,
Man,
fire,
Kingstown,
fire.
fire.
It's a new season.
It's over now.
It's over now.
It's over now, but that's the best shit on TV.
I'm
man.
saying
Man,
the new
Kingstown.
season over.
Yeah.
So you can go binge if you want to binge it.
That shit went
How
wild.
many seasons is it?
3, 4, 3.
3 or 4?
3. Right now, 3. So if you haven't watched it at all, you got a lot of good TV.
You got a
cooking.
lot of good shit.
But I want to say it's 3.
And that last season went, yeah.
yeah, man. So it's good. Man, what?
What?
It's
How?
nigga, it's called Mayor of Kingstown, but the guy is not an actual mayor. He's just a man in the city. He's a cool guy who plays all sides. He's cool with the black drug dealers. He's cool with the Russian drug dealers. He's cool with the Aryans. He's cool with the prisons. It's a prison
He's
town.
cool with- yeah, with the
it's
niggas in
It's one of those
prison.
towns that's a prison town that thrive off prison, so you got to be interchanged with all of that shit in order to make any of it work.
Because what's going on in the prison and what's going outside the prisons, they go together.
You mean
So-
like what I just said?
No, I was just telling him.
I just
Buddha.
said it. I just told him. Bro.
He got mad. Why would you do me like that?
Just like he do me. That's
want
like,
to have
are you retarded?
You want to have a zinger. Oh, you was trying to get me back.
I
Gotcha.
been got you back off that.
Gotcha.
He was mad about that.
Gotcha.
But to be fair, you did just say the same thing. I just said.
You didn't.
You know he don't listen.
I
Okay.
just said the same thing.
Yeah, when you start
mad.
talking,
He don't like it when it gets done to him.
mad.
He don't like it when
I just go to my next point when you start talking. So
You didn't do it yet, though.
I just did it.
What's your next point?
No, I already had did that, so I ain't really care what you.
But whatever, man. What else you watching, man? But nah, Man Kingstown is real good. To me, it's the best TV on TV right now. What else?
CNN.
The Dragons too. The House of the Dragons. I like it. It was I know it was slow, but sometimes there are seasons. It's kind of like season 2 of The Wire when they went to the docks. Oh, I don't know if it's season 2, but the Wire, the docks. Sometimes you just have to have a season where you're setting things up because the dock season of The Wire was trash, but in the grand
Everybody
scheme of things,
said
it was
that
amazing. But in the grand scheme of things, it's amazing.
Compared to
wasn't.
the other seasons,
Yeah.
yeah, I get. But
It wasn't, but that was the perfect example. This has to be season 2 of The Wire. It
did though, but because
it's setting you up. But the only
set up
thing
so
I
much
don't like
shit.
about that is, shit, the next season not coming out to 2026.
But when it comes to stuff like that,
what?
the Dragons, they're not gonna start shooting until 25, and they come out in 26. And they already announced that it's only gonna be 4 seasons. So that means in these next 2 seasons, they gotta turn up.
Yeah,
They gotta turn up.
But shit,
Is Dragons good?
I love it, me personally.
Is it like Game of Thrones good?
no,
Early,
no,
'Cause
nowhere
we never.
close.
I'm trying to think. We never really saw dragons until the end of Game of Thrones. For real, for real.
You watch Game of Thrones?
I started. I watched like the first 4 episodes and then fell off.
Think about it like this: the first 2 seasons of Game of Thrones is pretty mid, but I love it because I love stories, I love themes, I love history, I love setup.
Game of Thrones. The first season was mid. Second season, it got popping,
So it's
and then it was gone from there.
so to me, it's equivalent.
This season ain't that.
What's
I
it-
understand your scenario where this being
This season 2
Let's
though.
build.
It's just season 2.
okay, cool, but you only got 4.
I know.
Wire,
I
Wire
don't-
had 5.
but I don't-
Game of Thrones had 6.
That's
or
not
7.
fair. That's not fair. I don't think they only have 2 because when you tie it all in, Game of Thrones had 5. House of the Dragons has 4. That's going to have to, and House of the Dragons is like 1,000 years before
Right.
Game of Thrones. So that tells me that something else is coming. So
Something
when you,
else definitely coming.
So when you look at it, it's really 12, 15 seasons when you think of it as a
Because they're
grand
going
scheme
to
of
bring something else that match to
things. Exactly.
where Game of
You
Thrones
got to go in the
started.
middle now. It's not just going to stop there.
No, they ain't.
So there you go.
But it's been a little mid.
I like it. I like the setup. I like it. And sometimes you have to just watch it for the whole setup of things. Sometimes it's not all gonna happen at once, and I like that. Well, I don't like that when shit be rushed.
Because all they folks left, all the directors and all they went to Star Wars, so it's gone.
No, but they came back because they done with Star Wars, so they came back.
That's why I was fine. That's why it's a story like Star Wars. Star Wars is a story of 30 fucking years. So
Yeah, and I ain't finna watch enough
that shit
Star
a 30. I ain't never watched none of Star Wars.
I ain't never watched Star Wars.
Star Wars used to be the truth.
I ain't never watched none of Star Wars. I ain't never watched.
You never watched a Star Wars episode, period.
0.
I mean, I done seen the little black nigga.
And I feel like I would like it.
Well,
but I
it's
just never
one of
have.
them things now. If you watch it, it's
It's
gonna
too
be
old.
hard because it's the sci-fi in it gonna be so dated. But Star Wars was good.
If I would have watched it then, I would have watched it. But to me
Try
now,
it.
the new Star Wars is Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I ain't going back to watch that shit.
I guess
It's way.
I know it's different. It's
Yeah,
more
yeah,
sci-fi,
yeah.
more
But-
magic, and
Yeah. But try it. I mean, just the only thing to do is try it and see, because you
know-
can binge shit real quick.
but do you
so-
know what would get me into it is if Star Wars did like everybody else and just start over now.
I mean, but
They got that.
they did that first.
Got 4 hoes.
Yeah, like they did. Like
What's the new one? What's the newest one?
no.
What's the newest one from the
what
beginning?
I'm saying is like the shit that y'all keep talking about with Game of Thrones and stuff. They got that shit from Star Wars. Star Wars been
I
doing
know.
that shit since the 70s.
I know, and I get that, but I'm saying the only way I could watch Star Wars now and get the entire story of it is if they start over fully right now.
Yeah, I'm not going back to the.
I ain't going to the 70s. I ain't going to watch that. But if you start in 2024 with the first season of
It's just
Star
no,
Wars all over
it's just no
again,
different than if I try to watch Game of Thrones, then I can't start with season 3.
you can. It's like
No,
remaking-
I
No,
got
you
this-
can start at season
Well, what
1.
you
That
start
was
at
like
season
8,
1.
9 years ago.
What I'm saying is like
That's my point, motherfucker. Thank you. I appreciate
hold
that.
on, say that again. What?
Like if I wanted to watch Game of Thrones, I couldn't start with season 3. Same with Star Wars. Like you said, you wouldn't go back and watch number 1 first.
I agree, but I think you can start with season 1 of Game of Thrones now.
That's
Yeah,
my point.
30 years compared to 8 or 9 years is 2 totally
That's
different.
not what I'm saying. I'm just saying to keep up and be able to
know
understand
what's
what's
going
going
on. You gotta watch
on.
from
You
the
need to
top.
start with season 1.
Agreed.
Actually,
I agree.
And to keep it G,
Yeah, but also that was a TV show that was for
y'all got it twisted.
so long.
But now you got it twisted anyway, because what you saw, the shit about Star Wars,
boy
what
stood
you
up.
saw years ago is actually the end of the whole Star Wars saga.
I never
So
saw
the
none.
shit that's coming out right now is literally
It's
the
going
end
back.
of
So
the
that's what I
whole-
would want to say. So then tell me that
Yeah,
so
but
I can start over.
but I feel like on Star Wars, if you watch
can
the
do that.
new
I can
shit,
do that.
if you watch the new shit that's going now, I think on Star Wars you gotta go back to watch the old stuff first.
So is that a contradiction?
No,
to
no.
what they're saying?
No, Dez is saying what they're doing is that they went back and they're showing you.
the beginning.
Yeah.
of
Right.
what
But
before it
So
got
I'm not
started.
going to the 70s. I'm going to 2022 or whenever that came out. That's what I'm saying.
For instance, what y'all saw 20 years ago, that's year 3000 or some shit. What's coming out right now is showing what happened in year 1500 and leading up
I get
to
that, but that's tricky too because Game of Thrones is doing the same thing. Like Game of Thrones is
I think
going
just try
as a
it.
prequel.
I'll tell you to try it.
I'll try,
'Cause
but
you might-
I ain't gonna watch the 70s. I'll watch the new, but I'm not.
Just
I
try
can't.
it.
Man, I watched the old goddamn Chuck Norris movie. That nigga-
Yeah, that's Chuck Norris different because he never really knew.
Seagal.
Kung Fu. Yeah, nigga. You bleed like my Lee.
Nigga, what?
Yeah. That's
John
different.
Turkey sucker? What?
See, all those is just classics. Like Full Metal Jacket is not a better action-packed movie than Saving Private Ryan, but Full Metal Jacket is a classic.
That's one of the best
Super
war
true.
movies ever.
Yeah,
I get
but,
it.
To
but,
me.
but
And so is Golden Child, but it's hard to watch.
who?
Huh?
Golden Child.
Yeah, it is. But it's good movie.
I never watched it.
What Pop said?
He was like, really, like, is it a hard watch? For me, you like Golden Child? Okay, like I never watched it. Like because when
But
I
you
did
just
watch,
said it was one of the best movies.
no, what I was saying is like Golden Child, meaning I can't go back and watch it because when I never watched it, so when I went back and watched it, it wasn't good to me.
Oh, I
That's
can
what I'm
go
saying about
back
Golden
and
Child.
watch
I can
Full
watch
Metal
all that.
Jacket.
Because I know y'all talk about Golden. I know he specifically loves
Yeah,
Golden Child.
that shit live. That shit fun as fuck. fool.
See, I can't watch.
But
it.
Golden Child, I told you, I was just straight. It's the 48 hours and stuff.
just like Tombstone to me.
Classic.
I'll be your Huckleberry.
That's a classic.
Class.
You ain't never seen Tombstone?
bits and pieces. I never really got into it.
Got to go watch the shit.
I
But
know,
let's get out of here, man.
Mario Van P was in that thing. I think
No, you talking about Posse.
I'm talking about Posse.
That shit was hard too.
So it's the same.
Tombstone a
It's the
little
same family. It's the same family. Same
Yeah.
Western type.
And on that note, we'll be back next week like we never left. Because like we say every week, we never leave. You dig?
Bye-bye.
Watch USA tomorrow. Win gold.
Nigga, it's gonna be Monday when this come out.